Welcome back to the latest episode of Othora, Sacred Isles. We're a group of friends that enjoy playing D&D, and we're throwing it up on the internet just for you guys to enjoy. Or friends. Honestly, us to enjoy in like 3 years when we want to rewatch it. I'm Michael Downing, and I'm joined by Zach here on my left. I got Caleb continuing there. Right across from Caleb is Titus, and Cole's actually here this week on time. He's not shooting birds.
No. Shot a lot of them, though.
This is our weekly D&D stream. Thanks for joining us. We'll, we got no announcements like probably all the other fucking streams that you watch on the internet. We just jump right into it with our recap, and we'll go from there. Last time on Othora, the group of our group of adventurers, our newly found adventuring party, has found themselves investigating a kidnapping for the governor, the mayor, the owner, whatever, of this town in Udrain that they have come across. They've tracked this this kid to his son to a burnt down house via our resident druid shapeshifting into a wolf and tracking that individual after not being able to get a wolf last session. Sad boy.
We're not going to talk about it.
Yeah, we are. We're probably going to talk about it a lot. He turned into a wolf and did some tracking. They did some, after a series of very actually well investigation checks, perception checks, pretty much any kind of check to get them in the right direction. They did really well on all of them. And they managed to come around to a burnt down house, partially burnt down house that was in the city and in disrepair. Upon entering it, they did notice two pirate-esque individuals with a tied-up person in the back, who they originally thought was the child. Turns out that was the guard Jackson that they initially suspected of stealing the child with the information that they were given previously. A scuffle ensued while one of the pirate mage ran down the alleyway, and our fighter chased him down and knocked him unconscious, while the other party almost all died to the bosun of the pirates. And on a lucky roll on my part that I should not have fucking said, natural 20, their trusty, faithful companion Theobald that they saved in the desert came out and burnt the bosun to a crisp. They then trekked back with the unconscious bodies of the crew and the wizard to the manor house of the governor, mayor, to interrogate him. And the doctor, the medicine woman of the governor, healed back up the three members of the party with potions, got them back to at least a stable state, so they could wake up before this interrogation happens. We have about maybe another 30 minutes to an hour before this individual wakes up, or unconventional means to get him awake to start with this interrogation. But effectively, that's where you guys are at. You guys are in the manor house of the governor, Rugar, and that's where we pick up. You guys are all in one. You're in like his 4A living room ish kind of area, that entry level room. There is couches and like a fireplace going, and it's like maybe mid to late afternoon at this moment. Most of you are pretty beat up. You got a potion, but other than that, like, you're still pretty beat up. I know we did level up last time, so you probably have a little bit more health than you would have normally. But like I said, you guys are still pretty hurting, and that's where we can pick up. You guys are kind of sitting in this room. His like house servant, or like his under his employee, not necessarily a servant, has brought you guys like tea and biscuits just to kind of recoup your energy in a sense. But yeah, I leave it to you guys as you can talk maybe strategy among yourselves on how you want to go about this interrogation. So it's on you guys. Oh yeah, don't all speak up at once.
I was about
Are
to
we-
say something, then I started laughing.
Were we involved in the interrogation to begin with?
It hasn't
We're
happened.
going.
No, that's what I mean. Are we going to be, or is Ruger
Yeah,
going to?
that's what I'm saying. Like, if you guys want to come up with a strategy, yeah,
I'll be back.
or
on.
whatever.
Oh, I want to be back cop.
Too
I
late.
think it's scariest coming
I
from.
think I should be bad cop. I think you should be good cop. I think that would be funny. No,
The
let's
dude that
not.
knocked
Let's
him out.
not beat the fuck out of him.
Yeah, the dude that chased him down.
Okay, I'll be good cop.
Alright, you can be bad cop.
I'm always good cop.
You can be bad cop. I can just be like backup bad cop.
You be middle cop.
Can I be crow
Yeah,
cop?
we got.
You want to be crow cop?
Please.
High kick. High kick.
I would love it, actually.
I mean, I could just turn into something scary.
Okay, well, do we want to start off with good cop or do we want to start off with bad cop?
You can start out with bad cop.
Start off with bad cop.
So that way he wants to talk to good cop.
Okay.
What about worst cop, where he just shoots him in the limb?
I could be worst cop if it comes to that.
Okay, you're middle cop then. You're worst cop.
Yeah, just tell me if you
Good,
need
bad,
it.
middle,
If
worst.
you need it, you know.
If you were to say pineapple juice, that's your cue.
Pineapple juice?
Pineapple juice, that's your cue to come in and stab him.
Stab him?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Just open the door, throw your
yeah.
dagger.
Yeah, but like,
Shut the door.
but not a killing
Rolls a
stab.
natural 20,
Like
kills
stab
him.
him in
Shit.
like the thigh or something. Not with your sword, but with something small, like maybe like a fork or something.
Like, he got the dagger
That'll
back.
really throw him off. Ooh, could you stab him with a
Stab
spoon?
him through his
The what?
hand.
With a spoon? Do you think you could stab somebody with a spoon?
Oh god.
No, that's like
He's sharpened this
a
You-
labor of love.
You're not that strong. You can shove a spoon through somebody's flesh. Wow,
You
I'm
only
talking
stab
really
someone with a
brutally
spoon.
right now. It's not like me,
You'd have to work at it, you know.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. Well, what was this fucking kid's name again? Biro?
The son's name?
Yeah.
Barry.
Hero.
I can't see if this is an B-E-R-O kid that was
Barrow?
nabbed at night.
It was B-E-R-O, wasn't it?
Burrow?
Barrow?
Barrow?
Something like that?
Yeah, that's Barrow.
Okay. Well, okay, I just wanted to make sure, so I said, I don't say, hey, where's the kid?
What kid?
Alright, what do we need to find out from him?
Oh,
Yeah.
See if we can...
where the kid is. That's all we need to know. Where is the kid? How do we get to
No,
where
it's in the
kid is?
foothills.
I'm sure Rugar would like a little more than that.
Well, he can have him after we're done with him.
Yeah, I think we really just need to find out where.
Where
their
and
place
see if
is.
there's, if you can give us possibly the leader or whoever's holding his name.
Yeah.
I mean, we just need to know where they're at, or if we can go there.
Well,
and get 'em.
Go find out.
I've got a plan to possibly lure him out
Okay.
so we can ambush them.
Okay.
I'm not very sneaky, but yeah.
I'm not sneaky either.
Well, should we catch this guy off guard and not let him wake up naturally and just like dump a bucket of water on him or something like that?
Couldn't you just walk up to him and...
I have
Touch him?
I have a feeling that would be like an ice pack. I feel like,
Cryotherapy. Okay, well, back cop starts. What are you gonna say to him? Do you know what you're gonna say?
Good back up.
I thought he was worst cop.
Yeah, I'm worst cop.
What?
You're back cop. You wanted to be back
You're a
cop.
crow cop.
I wanted to be back cop first, but you said nope. I already said it, and so I said okay, I'll be good cop. Literally verbatim what happened.
It is fun.
You're the cleric.
Yeah.
God of protection.
Yeah, he's got to be a good cop.
Uh,
All right.
It's the only
I'm
thing
good
that would
with
be
that.
believable.
Should we? Is he all tied up?
Yeah, oh yeah. No, they just don't have him tied up.
I thought he was just.
They got a gag in his mouth. His hands are tied behind his back.
Is he
And
still unconscious?
I mean, he's
Oh, yeah.
he's
Yeah,
a spellcaster,
for now.
so they're concerned with spells being cast.
Okay. Hmm. What do I need for this? Ooh, I could waterboard him. Alright, you guys ready?
Oh my god.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, bad cop.
Fuck yeah. Okay. I had to get my game face on.
Joe, come here.
No.
Come here. Bend down here. Get ready.
Do it again. Ah. One more time, other side though. Okay. Woo! Alright.
The left one hurt. I don't know how to smack my left hand.
It's like smacking a rock. It's like a piece of ice.
One of the guards comes in and or just comes up to you guys and says, "Are you ready?"
I'm ready.
Whoa, calm down.
Sorry, he's the back cop.
I gotta stay in character.
Let him do his thing.
He goes, "What's a cop?" Oh my god.
It's this play we put on to
Good
get
guard, bad
information.
guard.
Good guard, bad guard.
Yeah, good guard, bad guard.
I understand. Okay.
Sorry, I don't know why.
Bad guard.
I don't know why I didn't think about saying that.
Good guard, bad guard, worst guard.
Middle guard.
He goes, we will. I'll be in the room with you to help interrogation. Remember, he is a spellcaster, so be careful with anything that he might do and or say. I don't know the capabilities of his spells per se, but we don't want him saying the wrong thing or gesturing his hands in any way to escape any way out. So
Maybe we just
maybe
break his hands.
if you have
Got it. That seems like a worse cop.
Yeah, that's a worse cop thing. You
So
walk
cut it-
up,
cut 'em
grab a
off.
finger, and just
Yeah, one by one. Just, oh no.
Ooh, do you think you're strong enough to just rip a finger off?
Oh, do it. Bite it.
No, I don't.
Bite it
No,
off.
thanks.
I'm
Sure,
sure
it's
I
like-
guess I've never really tried.
Sure, it's
because
like
if that's your prerogative, I guess
That's-
you can do that. But maybe if you don't need to talk to him, or if you're going to confer among yourselves, remember to maybe re-gag the individual.
After done interrogating.
Yes, as I'm sure your friend over here would know that it's spells come in all varieties.
Oh yeah.
I don't think there's many that can be cast with just verbal. I think there needs to be some hand movements as well.
Well, you would know more. And he holds up his spear.
Commands verbal. Just verbal.
And it makes
Is it?
sense.
Yeah. I'm just seeing just a V here.
Yeah, verbal somatic.
Fairy fire is just verbal. That's not gonna do anything good.
Do you have a bucket of water?
We can procure a bucket of
I would
water. yeah.
love a bucket of water.
Go get you a bucket of water.
Let's get a bucket of water. 2 buckets of water.
Okay. 2 buckets of water.
Yes.
A couple moments pass and you drop 2 buckets of water. 2 full buckets.
This is gonna go great.
Fuck yeah. Leave one.
I just
one
need
there.
to observe him,
Pick
observe
up the
voice.
other one. Like
get some names.
probably
Yep.
put my hand in it so
To
it's a
cool it
little
down.
colder.
Yeah, you can leave your hand in there for a
Like
minute.
super like ice cold water.
You have to be the middleman here. You have to make sure he doesn't go too crazy, and I don't go too soft.
Has that guy left yet to get the buckets?
He already
He
came
already brought it back.
Oh, nice.
If you wanted to talk while he was gone, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, no. I want to ask for a map, too. So we can have the dude mark it if possible.
A map?
Yeah. We don't know what
That's
fucking
not
map.
necessarily
No,
something that is like super
Known.
known. Yeah,
Yeah. okay.
exactly.
They don't bother to map it.
Get a piece of paper.
I was thinking about
Fucking
being like a
stupid
photographer and going around mapping things.
That'd be cool.
That
Small
would be
town.
perfect for this. But alright.
Medium-sized town, but this is still new lands, and there's
Yeah.
still a lot of danger around. So you don't have just a fucking dude mapping the goddamn
Yeah.
world out. At least not in this town. A map might be a very valuable item on the Isles.
Yeah.
Navigators of ships might have one on pirate ships, merchant sailing ships, things like that. But yeah, it's not easy to procure, at least not in this world.
Okay.
You guys ready?
You? Let's go in.
Hold on to your butts. I'm gonna grab this bucket and just fucking toss it right like chest, neck, face area. Just boom. Does he wake up?
Just give me just because I think it's funny, just give me a strength check to see how like
Guidance.
How
forceful,
ferocious?
how forceful you
Guidance.
like
D4.
do it.
Motherfucking 8. 10. What is it? Strength?
Uh-huh.
9.
11.
Yeah, I mean it's fine. I was just like
There's natural
like,
remedy.
like,
Knock him on
like
the
a
ground.
jet of water. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah.
you splash the cup, and he's tied up, and he's like sitting in a chair like I am, and then
I mean, instantly
he
jump
looks
on.
around. He goes, and he's like gagged, and he like looks around, and his eyes narrow, and then he just like you can without needing to make a like a insight check, you can see he goes fuck like with his mouth. You know what I mean? Like his expressions go like fuck. But he's bound and gagged, and he's sitting there, and his eyes are just narrow, just like surveying the room, like looking around, maybe looking at a window or looking at the door or whatever.
I'm gonna jump on him, grab his shit. Listen, you piece of shit! Where's the kid? Where is he?
Well, so I'll walk around and I will
You
undo
tell
the
me!
gag.
I hit him. Tell me!
That'll be Damon. Gotta
Now
gag
listen.
him first before he can talk.
I'm gonna move this gag and you say anything like words I don't understand. I'm gonna put it right back in your mouth and you're gonna be sleeping quicker than you don't know.
Alrighty then.
You hear me? You hear? You hear me? Nod! Alright.
I'm a human, man. I only know English or common.
Don't be saying no spells now. I know you can't use your hands, but don't be saying nothing. Now, where's the kid?
What do you say like Colonel Sanders?
Why should I tell you when?
You're not really in the position to bargain right now.
And you are? Clearly, I'm already dead. Why would it matter if I give up the last little bit of information that I have?
Well,
If I'm not dead, at least I'm getting locked up for life.
Well, I'll preamble that with, do you want to go peacefully or do you want to go with a lot of pain?
Because I like pain.
As you can see, the druid's already a little unhinged.
He chuckles a little bit. My life has been nothing but pain. You ever live on the fucking open seas your entire life with a bunch of cutthroats? I got to where I'm at today from pain and suffering.
We can test that.
Yeah, we could push you.
Go for it.
But we're giving you the chance to tell us where he is, and we won't hurt you.
And that's all I get from this?
No,
I just
we'll-
give you up and then I don't get hurt? Sounds like an incredible deal to me. I'm already beaten, battered as it is.
You want to step in?
Don't ask, just
Oh.
do
David, get off the van.
Alright.
I hop up on him.
Put my balls in his face.
I'm gonna go behind him and still like have the gag like ready to.
Oh, sure. Yeah, you can always ready that as your action every round, sure.
Sir, I'm sorry about how he smacked you around. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
No, I am. I've already forgiven you guys for hurting us. That's in the past. I just want to save this little boy from whatever pain and torture.
And what's it to you? Why do you care so much?
Well, because like yourself, I've been through lots of pain and torture. I know I might not look like it.
No,
I have it.
not like me.
Maybe not like yours. Not everybody's pain is the same, but I've been through it. I have. I know, like I said, I don't look like it because I had it well, but I got some dark shit.
Sure you do, little one. Sure you do.
I remember you said earlier, you said, yeah, you already know you're dead. Why not save one person before you die? Not just,
I've killed countless. What's the fucking one more kid?
it's one less. I'm unconscious at the end of the day.
Conscious. Yeah. That's long gone. And even if I do die, I'm not gonna fucking be around for it. Doesn't matter.
Well, when you go up and meet the gods, or when you go down and meet the
Other guy.
other guys, At least you went off. You
What's telling you one more as opposed to not telling you one more? I'm already condemned, right? That's what you're trying to convince me of?
no, I said either
You
way.
think this one's gonna save me and send me up instead of send me down?
It could. What's
You're the hopeful one, aren't you?
I'm the nice one. All these other guys just wanted to fucking beat you up and stab you and kill you.
I'm aware. I'm surprised I'm still alive.
Well, it's because I feel like you.
He looks over at that one and he just narrows his eyes.
Yeah, he's the one that said some really bad shit. I'm not gonna repeat it, but there's good in everybody, and
Not me.
there's something buried down deep there. I bet.
Well, it's buried as deep as my pirate's treasure.
Well, we're gonna dig until we find it then to save this little boy.
Good luck.
All right, where's Cop? You're up. Start digging.
That didn't take long.
I tried. Tried being as nice as I could. He doesn't want to give it to us.
I will. Obviously, what we've said hasn't been. I'll come back around. What we said isn't interesting you. What do you want?
You haven't even. You just said, "Give me the fucking kid. Give me the fucking kid." Why the fuck would I give you anything?
That's very true. But one, we're gonna give you your life if you tell us.
A life of fucking being in jail. Yeah.
No, that's
Totally.
why. That's why I'm saying. What do you want? Do you not want to go to jail? Is that what it is?
Of course, I want to fucking not go to jail.
Okay, so what if we said we won't? You won't go to jail.
Yeah, and how can you?
That would be a lie.
And how?
I mean,
I don't even need to finish my
Sorry.
sentence. How can you convince me that I'm not going to jail?
I mean,
How can you
the
give me
town's-
reassurance that my life is not going to be forfeit? Your buddy just ruined it here for you.
You know, he's supposed to be the good one.
Yeah, as he says.
I am the good one. Was that not good?
Okay.
That was the good thing to do. Whether it wasn't good for you, it was good for him. It's the good thing to do. Okay?
So the way we can,
Like saving this one, not killing him out there was the good thing to do.
so the town's guards.
Not letting the big
Shut
one
up!
You
fucking put his nuts.
telling me my buddy's dead?
Yeah.
He knew what he was getting into, like I knew what I was getting into.
The town's guards, or the people in charge of the town, those people don't know that we have you.
He looks over
So
at the
if you-
guard in the room. Another lie.
That's this person's guard, not the town's guard.
You're
So
gonna tell me you trekked me through town and hid me? Oh,
we didn't take you straight through town. You were right on the edge. We didn't need you to go very far. Do you even know where you are?
some fancy fucking house, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he's
Prob-
got his own guard.
Probably Rugar's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know the town.
But that's what I'm
We've been
saying.
casing it for weeks.
If you tell us where he is, the only people that you have to worry about is Rugar. And if you tell us where his kid is, he might be a little lenient. Maybe even let you go.
How can you guarantee that?
I can't. But all I can say is if you give it a chance, then maybe he'll give you a chance.
Maybe if you show a little bit of that good there, buried deep down. Whew, learn how to talk here. Got it. Buried deep down. Maybe, maybe he'll see, oh, there is a little gold good in him.
Well, let me go ask Rugar. Maybe I can bring him in here and we'll see what he says.
You're telling me or the dude?
The dude.
It's not gonna affect. It's not gonna do anything. I already know it's not. Do what you fucking want.
Okay. I'll walk out of the room.
Okay.
I'll go with him.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll let you know. Was able to learn a new spell recently. Might let us trick the guy.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna use Alter Self.
Okay.
What?
This is always makes me anxious.
What?
He's
Anytime
played
you're
for a while.
disguising yourself, it just always. A lot of rolling seems to be involved. But no, I like it.
I think
Like I said,
alter
it just-
self is more
It
for
just
like.
makes me anxious.
No, did they change it?
No, you're just thinking of the one that he used, disguise self. The one that he used, the mage used previously.
Yeah.
Alter self's different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's more for like you get webbed hands or you get teeth or claws and stuff like that.
No, you transform your appearance, you saw what you look like, including height, weight, facial features, and sound of
what
voice,
does it
hair
say?
length, coloration, distinguished.
And it's
from
not
character's
it's not an illusion. It's a full transformation, so you shouldn't be able to see through it.
Do you know what he sounds like? Ruger?
Well, yeah,
His
we've met
voice
Rugar.
changes.
Everything changes to be Rugar.
Oh.
Your voice too?
Everything.
Okay, so one problem with this, just so you know.
Okay.
You can't appear as a creature of a different size than you, and you know
Dwarves are
Rugar's-
mediums.
Yeah, but you're an elf. I mean, and I know it's medium to medium, but it's still
More than a foot?
You know, it's still a decent size difference. You know, so in that, so
You could
I
cast
mean,
that.
maybe
Yeah.
he's only seen it. He's only seen it. I don't want to do too much above table.
too bad it's an alter self spell, or I would tell you to just cast it on him.
Yeah, I know.
So, I mean, and you're a tall elf as well. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So, and I know it says you could change your height and everything, but with it seems a little contradictory with the way it's worded here in the spell. You also can't appear as a creature of a different size than you, and I think that would probably be like small to medium and medium to large. And shit is
Yeah,
probably
which
what
I
it's
think
saying.
dwarves though count as a medium, whereas halflings count as a small.
Yeah, but he'll still be like at least 2 feet shorter than you.
You could change that.
Yeah, because I would be sticking to medium size. And dwarves aren't that short; they're like 4 foot.
Well, what you could do is you could. I'm not saying you can't do it, but maybe that could be something that he might see through, right? Whether he's seeing Rugar or not, but
Okay.
you absolutely can change yourself to a dwarf and then make your size a little bit shorter. Maybe not to the exact specifications, but that would be an inherent risk in the casting of this spell. But then again, like I said, maybe he's never even seen fucking Rugar. Maybe he's never. Or seen him long enough to be like, you're 6 inches too tall. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it can't work. So it's up to you.
I mean, you could just stand at the end of
Because
it.
you can change your height.
Yeah.
So
Could I
if you want to try it, you're absolutely more than
maybe attempt
able.
to
Just
convince
stand
Rugar to tempt it first, maybe? And if he says no, I'll use the spell.
I mean, you're out of the room. You can always try to go get Rugar too if you want.
Yeah.
And, have him physically there and have the actual guy there. It's up to you guys. It's like whatever you really want to do.
I'm gonna say, what's your name, sir?
What's it to you?
I just figured we were sitting here talking after at least 30 minutes. It's okay.
Think you're gonna attempt to get Rugar
I'll
involved,
just,
Craig?
if you don't want to talk, I'll just put the gag back in.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can put the gag back on.
You ask him his name.
Well, he said, what's it to you? So I figured if we're just sitting here having a conversation.
We could. I feel like he's gonna do his own interrogation after too, though.
Yeah, it's not,
We can
it's
convince
not
him
going to be so
maybe-
pleasant.
At least try and promise that he'll let the guy go, or at least have a reduced sentence where he's not going to be in jail for his entire life.
You having a background in that skill, I don't want to say a pirate, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Prison life.
within that, that
Oh.
piracy,
Jail.
it can be potentially life in prison. You know what I mean? Life, but that's not saying that that's a potentially, because I'm telling you this now because you're outside of the room with him, talking with him, just to
Yeah.
give you a little background on the world. That's a possibility that this guy knew if he got caught that this could be life changing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Wife ending.
that's up to you. That's the information I give you.
Probably accepted his mission, knowing if it went bad, he'd be dead. Piracy doesn't go very far in the Sacred Isles.
But if we don't have any
Except
real
for one
way
area.
to convince him, we're not going to get much out of him, other than probably extreme torture.
It's true. We're gonna have to resort to the waterboarding.
Yes.
What is the room he's like in? Is it just like a room with a door, or is it like a jail
Yeah, it's like the
cell?
guest room that they would have just put him in for now. Like if Rugar has people over, you know, there's not a dungeon in this guy's fucking manor house.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not a gangster. Gotcha. He's just a thug.
He's just a I don't know what to do, honestly.
Well, let's try and see if
We're gonna
maybe we
need him
can.
to show us where it is anyway.
If he can give us a decent description, we might be able to find it fairly easy.
True. I guess the dogs could help with that, but.
I'm sure Rugar has some spies that can confirm it before we reach there.
I think the only way to get him to tell us is to somehow guarantee his freedom.
Which I'm hoping maybe Rugar will be susceptible to.
I don't know. I mean, he took the guy's son.
Yeah, but maybe letting him get his son back might be worthwhile to Rugar.
Yeah, I mean, we could go ask him, I guess.
And it never hurts to try.
You're right. Let's go ahead, I guess.
Okay. Go find Rugar.
Easy enough. You see him kind of like pacing in his study. You know, he sees the two of you guys. Well, how'd that go?
Not very well. He
Oh,
seems
so-
ready to die for...
Oh, these fucking pirates always are.
The only thing I can think of that might work is if we can convince him that you're willing to let him go.
Convince him?
That you're willing. I know it's not going to be something in your books that you really want to even think about, but if we can at least get him to talk and give us a location and at least convince him for now, even if there's somewhere down the line you decide to not go through with it. We just need him to believe it.
I'm gambling his life with my son's life is what you're saying, huh? Using my son.
Well, as of right now, we're probably not going to get anything out of him unless we go to extreme torture methods, which even then he may not be willing to give up anything. He already thinks he's dead. He needs to have something to convince him to talk.
Your buddy already beat him to shit, too. There's like cuts all over his face. And... So, what are you suggesting again?
If you come into the room and tell him, if you're willing to talk, I will be gracious enough to let you live and let you go.
Just say let him go.
I don't know if I can just let him go for that. Like, there's got to be some kind of consequence for these actions.
I understand.
Otherwise, he'll just make his way up north to Kragos, find a new crew.
You can always
Do it all
try
over
to
again.
have him followed, unless you think he's going to get away.
Well, the only thing that's in our benefit is no boats have come to town recently, so it's not like it would be easy for him to get off the islands.
You can let the
Chain.
wharf master know to look out for him as well.
But the downside of that is the boat race coming up in here in a few weeks. Very easy for him to be a stowaway if he were to just be free. And if he is a murderous kidnapper, I can't just let him walk the streets of my town.
True. Not
Yeah.
sure what else we can use to
You ever
convince him.
trusted a pirate, Mazra?
No.
Always bites you in the ass.
I'm sure it does.
Pirates aren't even loyal among themselves. And he thinks for a second, well, maybe we can use that to our advantage. We would have to offer him something valuable, something he very clearly likes more than his own life. Freedom for one would be a thing, but like I said, there needs to be a consequence for this.
True.
We've already looked at his arms, and he's already been branded piracy. Maybe he did it himself, maybe someone else did it, escaped in the past, but the fact that there even are pirates in this town has me concerned. They must have been here in the past, from one of the old sailing ships a few weeks ago, and maybe got kicked off, maybe one of their boats crashed in the storm like your guys did, and this is what's left of them, and they're just trying to... Why my son? Do you ask why that? Why my son?
He won't say anything. Like I said, he thinks he's dead, so he feels there's no need to speak.
Alright. I'll come stand in the back of the room. You guys can try again.
We'll give it a shot.
Thank you, Rugar.
So if I let this man
Slips
know
down.
possibility of him being freed if he gives us good information,
Again, don't tell him he's going to be freed. There needs to be some kind of punishment.
maybe a short term in prison instead of a lifetime in prison.
We have a small jail, outskirts of town. Maybe we can offer him something on a shorter term. Makes my blood boil even saying that, since he's kidnapped my son.
Might be the only way to get him back.
Back to gambling my son's life for this fucking pirate. Don't like it. If that has to be done, it has to be done.
Alright, well, let's go.
Tell him whatever you need.
Definitely help if you're in there to confirm that you've agreed to this.
Alright, let's go.
Alrighty.
So back in the city, I had this most amazing pastry dish. Beef in the bottom.
She's talking over.
Perfect. Well, I put the gag back in his mouth.
She's talking over him.
Yeah.
We're just like on this side of him. You're just like,
He didn't want to talk, so
The head of the guard goes, what kind of pastry dish?
it was like it was beef, but it had this gravy in it with some mushrooms.
was
and
it like
citrus.
all savory or was it like a little sweet?
It was a little spicy.
Sounds like
spicy.
spicy. It sounds
Yeah, some kind of chilies in there or something. I don't know, but it was.
The three of us just
Kind of
standing there.
Look at the guy
Yeah.
gagged like, you like spicy? Never mind.
Damon, if you want to hold the gag for him.
Oh.
we can
Oh,
talk.
Oh, hey guys, we didn't see you there. We were just
The guard goes, oh shit.
Wait up.
Lost it.
We'll talk about what it's called later.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh well, I guess
Back to business.
I didn't get his name, but he's all yours, and I'll kind of step around in the back of everybody and let them kind of funnel in because I don't know what their plan is. Obviously, they have one. They're not the boss, so.
And I'll walk behind him and I'll do the whole action with the gag and everything.
Pull the guy out, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
stretches his jaw again as he takes it off.
Oh, I didn't shove it in that far.
Still, when you have your
shallow mouth.
when your jaw is always open, you know what I mean. You just kind of stretch it. You know, it's like after being at the dentist, you know, right?
Oh yeah.
Kind of just move it around a little bit.
No, I get that.
Chewing gum for an hour and a half.
You chew gum for that long? Damn, dude, that's fucking
Like in 8 pieces.
20 minutes tops, and I'm fucking done with that
Oh,
shit.
dude, I've had a piece of gum in my mouth for fucking hours.
Depends on the gum.
Mm.
5 gums last a long time. So,
Not an ad. Unless you want to be an ad.
Get out of here.
So,
Mr. Nameless Pirate, we were able to convince Rugar that if you give us good information, he'll give you a reduced sentence of only like 5 to 10 years.
He looks over at Rugar. Rugar pulls out a smoke. I'm kidding.
Hey, look at
In
one
the
of us.
back.
If it
One
means
light.
saving his son, Rugar is willing to agree to this.
You see him smirk. Not care about your boy that much, huh? Rugar just stares at him angrily.
Getting him to agree to this at all was not a fun prospect.
No
So,
surprise.
we've at least given you your life back. You'll be able to, within, I know it's not a short amount of time, but it won't be death.
Oh, that'll be short. He smirks.
We'll see.
That we will.
So, if you can let us know the location and the name of whoever's in charge of the group.
What does his name matter?
Helps us figure out maybe we can find who he is and his reason behind kidnapping Barrel. Besides just ransom.
That's easy. I can tell you that.
Okay?
Only if you, serious in this offer.
Very serious. Rugar came in here to confirm it himself.
It's easy. We're fucking pirates, man. We need a fucking boat. There's a boat race coming up.
Planning on stealing a boat? Smuggling on one?
Stealing, killing, and robbing, stowaway. It's a lot easier when there's a dozen boats and a whole lot of eyes watching the race.
That is true.
Just to hop on one that's unattended. Brings a lot of spectators, a lot of sloops. Easy for a 5-6 man crew to commandeer.
Okay.
What's a pirate without a boat?
A thug.
Never thought of it that way, but yeah, you're right.
It's a pirate.
A landed.
You guys aren't funny.
I wasn't trying to be funny. You are a thug and a bully.
Calm down.
Ooh, so scary.
I can be.
If we can
Sure
get back,
thing, little one.
if we can get back to the topic. Okay. So, do we
Call
know
me
the
little.
location of where they're keeping prisoners?
At this point, I need a persuasion check from the group. You guys can have advantage. Not all of you, just one person rolls
Oh,
with
okay.
advantage. No, you cannot guidance.
No, I wasn't gonna get this. I was just gonna see what.
Or
what
two people can roll. One person can roll one, and
Persuasion.
one person.
Yeah,
You
I'm
roll
not
one,
gonna.
roll one.
I'm not gonna roll this. I'm not looking.
What'd you get?
21.
Oh, what?
What was it?
But was it?
What was that?
20.
What did you get, Mazrim?
Was this 8?
12. Oh.
Oh, I was, gonna say
I always like to
something.
guess. It was an 8, huh? Well, this side of the table's gonna roll 8s today, huh?
Yep.
Damn.
21.
Look,
You haven't
you wanna
done
roll
done
today?
much talking, but you've done a lot of glaring. And you're also the one that has whooped his ass and carried him back
Chased him through the streets.
Yeah.
through the fog and
Yep.
Stabbed
tripped
with
him up.
jazz.
Pretty cinematic chase.
Yeah, that
if
was
I
a pretty
would
good
say
one.
so myself. After one, tripping him, and then or
Yeah.
you tripping yourself, and then
Still grabbing his leg
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
disadvantage.
And he looks over at you, he glares, just like furious. Looks over at Rugar. Rugar gives a nod, like, yeah.
There's truth in what they're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's when you did it.
He looks over at Rugar and goes, you know you're going to be attracting a lot of pirates, a lot of smugglers here in a couple of weeks. You sure you want to make this deal? And Rugar goes, anything to get my son back. That's the case. This little shack in the foothills outside of town. Well, half a day's trek. That's where they're keeping him.
Any landmarks to make it easy to find?
I don't fucking know. He goes, looks Rugar dead in the eyes when he says this, and he goes, let's be honest. Your kid's already dead the second anybody approaches that shack. Probably slit his throat on sight. Have fun with that information. Bring me my jail cell.
Will do.
You forgot the leader's name.
Yes.
That's right. He goes, his name's Hobble. Half-orc individual.
Dang, he got a hog on.
Hobble.
Oh, hobble. I thought you said hoggle. It's like, damn, this was got What's his name?
One ruthless son of a bitch. Been pirated in for years. We got unlucky in the storm. Fucking condemned to this shithole town.
You too, huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, we all crashed up here too.
He narrows his eyes at you. You know what? You look a little familiar.
I highly doubt that.
Would this happen to be the pirate ship that kicked my ass?
What boat did you come in on?
Give me a, what's, I guess not history. I mean, like a memory check. So what would that probably call?
Intelligence.
Intelligence, just raw intelligence check, yeah. 8. He's got a little bit of intelligence.
So be +3, so 12.
You could roll it.
Maybe. It could be.
I know you rolled it.
I mean, it's very possible it was. You were chained up most of the time, so you seen any individuals on that boat. Like, I guess the only 2 pirates you've seen is this guy and the guy that knocked you unconscious. It's possible. It's very possible if that was that boat.
Okay.
Yes or no, you don't know. But
How'd your ship go down?
somehow in the fucking storm. I don't know. Hole in the bottom. Sunk. I don't know.
Same boat.
Lightning strikes all over it. Rocks falling from the sky. Rocks and wood don't really at terminal velocity, and this guy's a wizard. He's got some fucking intelligence. Don't really do too well. And holes on a wooden craft in the middle of an ocean. Well, you could do the math. He goes, you know what? You look a little familiar too.
Might have been the guy that blew the hole in the boat.
He narrows his eyes.
What was the guy's name who helped you?
Let's see.
Hobble?
Tad, I think.
Oh,
I don't know.
No.
If you don't have it, that's okay.
Dawn.
Dawn.
Yeah, Don. That's right. It was Don.
Oh yeah, he was super clean.
You never fucking met him.
I got you. It's like the simple.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I just think of one of my ex-girlfriends when he was Dawn. So
Any
Yeah,
chance
ads.
Dawn survived?
I got an Aunt Don. Couldn't Don.
I don't know.
Oh, it just dawned on me. Guys, we should probably get going. Thank you, big bully, scary man, for your information. Look at that. Not only did you save your own life, you saved the little boy's life today, too.
I don't think I did. Did you not hear what I said about 5 minutes ago? His life's probably already forfeit. He's gonna slit his throat the second you guys get there.
Well, it looks like we gotta be sneaky then, so, but thanks for the information. That was really good of you, because I probably would have went in there and said, hey!
You're disgustingly good. You need to harden up if you want to sail these seas.
Oh.
You do look a little young to me. A little fresh around the gills, so to speak.
I don't have gills.
It's a saying, moron.
Oh, well, I don't get out very often.
I see that.
You're mean. I am gonna walk away.
You walk away, you walk out of
Yeah.
the room. Stay out, stay crying.
Sorry, he's just a mean guy.
He gets outside. He's like shadow boxing.
I wish Flint was here.
I know.
I punch him in the face. Like I would have been dead already.
Oh,
Like
for
as
sure.
soon as he said I'm dead already. Okay, I cut off his head.
Yep.
Like, that's what
There
they-
was a lot of moments in our last campaign where they would try to get interrogations, and our resident barbarian would just kill him on sight.
like I was
They
having.
would get outside of the character mad at our buddy.
Oh,
Because,
yeah.
like, dude, I get it. You just gotta stop doing that.
Like I was trying to talk to a dragon. Like one of my
To get like
I mean,
backstory.
to get
Or-
backstory
Yeah,
information,
it's-
and he goes, "I throw an axe at it." Like in the middle of our conversation, I'm like, "Dude, come on, roll initiative." Oh my God, dude. David, you know what I'm talking to.
He gets to this episode. Maybe they'll send us a text message randomly one day. Toko, fuck you.
I watched that episode, asshole.
Okay. I'm definitely just gonna gag. I was thinking about something to say, but I'll just gag him.
Okay. Rugar walks out of the room.
I'll hand the bucket of water to.
The second one.
Yeah. You thirsty?
You throw it on him?
No. No, but I know I should have.
You should.
You're good, cop.
You should throw it on his pants.
Good cop's out, Rugar's out, it's the three of you and the captain of the guard, so to speak. Personal guard, I guess.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, no, just tell the guard, keep an eye on him.
Keep this for
Look out of the
defense.
He's
And
like, well,
if,
we're gonna have him transported. We're not gonna keep him in here.
Keep him under high supervision until we find the kid.
And if you don't,
Then we'll tell you we didn't find the kid. He can stay in jail. But if
No, then you kill him.
no, because then we can say, hey, you lied. You can come back. Yeah, I like potatoes too.
Oh. I thought you were talking to Rugar.
Mm.
Sorry,
talking to the guard.
my bad. I didn't say that.
But yeah, because if you lied, then we can come back and get more information. But till then.
What else do you think he's gonna tell you? You think he's been lying about this?
Well, I mean, if he's lying, I don't think so. But if he's lying, it's a different shack on the other side of the town, then we still have him and get more information.
I don't know. And he looks down at the pirate and he goes, "There's information." And he looks up at the guard as he's looking down to him and he goes, "And if his information proves out to be not useful, I'm sure Rugar won't have any hesitations or reservations about just chopping his head off, heart stabbing him through the heart, whatever seems fit."
Well, he did just say he likes potatoes, so I
I don't think that's what he said, but all right.
Last meal type thing, maybe. But yeah. All right. Well, keep this. Might come in handy. If you have like a cloth or like a heavy like towel, on the top, right on the towel, does wonders.
Why didn't you do that?
Because we wanted him to talk, and he started talking, so didn't need it. But it's a fun time too. So I used to do it all the time
When
when I
he
was a
started
kid.
talking after you promised him something that he wanted to hear.
That's true. That's okay. It's just a fun time. You'll see. But
You'll see.
The hell kind of village are you from where you just fucking waterboarding
He just
people?
knows how to waterboard.
Yeah, dude.
we can breathe underwater. It's like
Yeah, you're not waterboarding anybody there.
Well, that's called face massage.
yeah, it's like games that we used to play.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ.
So who can last the longest? Lots of a lot of friends like that. Not because they died, but because I would win and they just
There.
get mad.
So, are we gonna try and reach there
let's
tonight?
leave the room. Do I recognize this
Wait, hold
dude?
on. Before you guys come out, I
After
wanna
he
have a
says
conversation with
I look
Rugar.
familiar, I would have tried to kind of like
Roll a d20. And
see
your
if I
intelligence.
recognize him too.
Well, they were having this conversation. Have a conversation with Rugar.
Yeah, when you left before Rugar did. so you see
17.
him walk
Yeah,
out.
exactly. So when he comes out, I'll talk to
17.
him. But after you're done with this,
17.
I mean, a lot of pirates look similar. You know, they have similar garbs, similar tattoos, things like that. You were gone for a long time, so people can change. You know, but
Things can change. Yeah.
you might have a little bit more infamy than he does at this moment, or fame, whatever word you prefer.
Pirate fame,
Not
everybody else
fame.
infamy.
That's why he knows what you look like.
Alright, when Rugar walks out, I'll be like, oh god, what an asshole! Ah!
He is a pirate, Ned.
You're not in the room.
I was just mean Rugar.
It's him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys are still in the room.
Rugar, we'll do our best to get your boy back. I promise.
Please do.
Promise. If we don't, I'll kill that son of a bitch myself.
My son?
No, that son of a bitch.
Oh, the prisoner?
Yeah.
Such a Helm thing to do.
And then I'll bring the leader back and I'll drag him back so you can kill him.
Might be difficult. Sounds like a tough son of a bitch.
Oh, we're tougher.
I'm toughened.
Well, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, just don't worry. I know you're
Oh, I'm
gonna.
gonna
I know
worry.
you're gonna. But I just,
Well, then don't tell me to not.
I just have to say that though. It's part of it was in the handbook. Step 3. Don't worry.
What's step 1 and 2?
I was curious.
Step 1.
Don't worry.
Analyze the situation. Step 2. Figure out what the problem is. Step 3. Tell the person, don't worry.
What if
Step
there's no person not to worry? What if it's a different situation that doesn't require?
Oh,
or is this just
totally different set of protocols. I don't want to get into that book yet.
So this book is specifically to save a kidnapper.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
To save a kidnapping.
Uh huh.
All right.
I read a lot of books in preschool.
In preschool, huh?
Priest school.
Ah.
He said,
I think he did say priest.
No, I said
The point is. Must be hard of hearing. Okay.
not pre-K. Priest school. Fatherhood school. No, even worse. Father school.
Parenting
The
and child
clergy.
development. It's like
The church. I read a lot.
on Sunday.
Rugar walks away.
He's just thinking all of that out loud.
yeah.
Probably some of it, probably. Yeah.
The three of you guys walk out of the room. You see Ned like pacing. He's
Ned,
like
you
pulled
good?
his sleeves up and everything.
It's all the way up. Ned, hey, come here.
I did the
You
fuck out of
You
it.
got some eyes. You got some watery eyes.
Yeah, I kicked out some dust or something. I don't know. You got both my eyes.
You got boogies.
Let's go save this kid.
Let's do it.
So about a half a day's trek.
I don't know. I might
It's
need.
like late though, right?
I might need to
So
sleep
we're gonna
tonight,
want to
though.
sleep and stuff.
4
Yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah, I might need to sleep. I'm kind of.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys want to sleep after the day you had.
I mean, mechanically I'm full health, but spiritually I'm drained.
You guys would know you don't want to wait long on this.
Yeah.
Also true.
I mean, if we get there, we
You
might
can't
be able
just-
to use
I got
night
I mean, we
Yeah.
can go.
as
We
cover.
Yeah, a night as cover would be fantastic.
But you and as a reminder, Rugard said last session,
Yeah.
an hour or two ago, that he's sending guards with you
Yeah.
guys.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we could travel now and stop. Like, kind of. If it's a half a day's travel, we can travel a couple of hours, make camp, wake up in the middle of the night.
You won't get a long rest if that's what you're trying to do. Mechanically do.
Yeah.
You no.
Or
Yeah.
we could take a long rest now,
It would be
No,
better.
wake up
too
in the middle
late.
of the night, and then walk.
No, we need to move.
We get there.
5, 6.
Too late.
I don't see. Even if we 6 to 7. 8, 9,
You
10,
I don't know
11,
if we did
12,
this,
1,
but you guys
2.
can benefit from a short rest though. If that's something.
Yeah.
We did the potion, but I don't think
Yeah,
we did a short
that's what I'm
rest.
saying. Is like you guys could have benefited from a short rest while waiting, coming up with like an interrogation plan and all that jazz, right? So
Yeah.
so if you want to take a short rest, you're more than welcome to. You can use your arcane focus or your arcane whatever it's called to
I
get
think
spell
I've
slots
only
back.
got the one that's used right now.
It should be marked off. So
Othora. You can see on the bottom. And
Nice.
like in the water and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of 3D printing right there.
She called you a hoe.
Damn.
Those are her initials.
Fucking hoe. It's like the comedian's wife. It's like, yeah.
Guy from.
Hangover. I forget his
Yeah.
name. Yeah. His wife's last name's
Oh,
Ho.
isn't it Kim Jong?
Kim Jong Un.
No. Nope. Yes.
Yeah, you guys can all, I guess, go back into the foyer or you know,
Yeah.
the front room if you want.
Everything prepared, Rugar?
Oh, he's not there.
He's not there anymore?
He's
Okay.
no. I mean, you could summon him and you could go get him, but he's not there. He's
I just want to know if all his guards are ready to go.
you could talk to. Well, I guess.
Captain Guardstone.
He walked-
yeah,
he
he's
walked
still
away from
around.
me.
Yeah.
There are more guards in there?
There was just the one. I mean, you could get some. You could easily find a guard though and talk to him if you want.
Yeah. Just want to see if
Can you
they're.
ask him where the kitchen is?
Well, no.
He's tall. What the?
I don't think we really have that much time to cook anything.
Well, no, I just want to grab some stuff.
What do
Fruit
we?
roll up or a Capri Sun. Maybe they have a hot blast.
You're just gonna take it from Rugar?
Axe.
You could always ask.
I'm gonna ask the cooks in there.
Okay.
They're the ones that buy the food and cook the food and buy the food and manage the food.
Well, let's see if we can find a guard real quick.
You can. Yeah.
Okay. I'll ask the guard. You know, is the troops that Rugar prepared ready to move out?
Because yeah, we're. I'm coming with you. Captain of the guard's gonna come with you too, and there's one other that's coming as well.
Okay.
This needs to be a stealthy mission.
You need to move out here pretty soon.
Okay.
We'll probably get to them really early in the morning, since it's about a half day's trek. So
Go now. Okay. Wise. He's the cover of the night. He
Do you
looks
know-
down and he goes,
do you know where the
Please?
kitchen's at?
why you need access to the kitchen?
He's trying to see if he can grab a snack before we leave.
I'm starving.
Taverns in town.
Please.
We're helping out. I just want like an apple or something.
Hang tight.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Persuasion check.
I'm cute and adorable. And so damn good.
I wouldn't call
Strangely
you cute.
weird.
You're right. I'm handsome.
I know things. I wouldn't call you cute.
Yeah.
My hands.
I'm a handsome man.
Yeah, he comes back with a handful of berries.
Thank you so much.
Are they wet? Did you wash them?
Not worried about it. Thanks,
Yeah.
sir.
They got poopy on them. My bad.
10 berries. Ooh. Does not fill your stomach.
No, I'm only gonna eat 5 of them.
Alright, well, if we're gonna save this kid, we're gonna have to
Five
be
hands?
No, I'm gonna keep it in my hand for now.
The other thing I was thinking of, now that I've gotten a good look at the guy, know his voice, we can use alter self on that, and maybe call them out of the hut, and then we can get the drop on them before they can do anything to the kid.
That's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, but what happens if they just leave somebody on the kid and then they start?
I'm going to try and yell at them to come out to me.
Yeah, but what if they leave one person in there with the
Well,
kid?
if they hear it's one of their friends, they're probably not going to be a 2 on edge.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't exactly yell because that's probably not what he would do if he came into there. And also, they're probably just gonna be like, "You've been missing." Like, what the
Well, it
fuck?
takes
Like,
half a day. It hasn't been that long, so we get there only maybe a little later than they would have if after disposing of Jackson.
Oh yeah, and you could say something along the lines of like, "Yeah, I think we need to move. I think they might be onto us or something."
Be like everybody else died.
No.
Yeah, and
Yes.
then and move. We need to move camp, and then they all get up and leave, and now they're coming outside.
What
Oh.
if they just kill the kid? If they think that they're discovered?
Don't they want the money out from this kid? They're not gonna kill the payday right away.
But if they think they're discovered, they're just going to drop everything and move.
Yeah,
They
but
do
you,
want the ransom.
but you're there to help them say, "Oh, guys, we gotta get going if we want to keep this money."
And we know that their main plan is the boat races. That's how they get out. So
Ooh, so what if we say we'll steal a boat for him, for the kid's life?
Well, I'm going to be disguising myself as
You're
that
right,
wizard,
get on it.
so I can
That's
tell
good.
him something
Yeah.
to at least get him out of the shed.
Oh, you never cast Alter Self too, so you
Yeah.
still have that spell slot. Yeah. Which maybe will come in handy.
We'll see.
Yeah, you'll be able to disguise yourself better as that guy, didn't it?
Yes, because he's similar.
I mean, they want to collect a ransom, so I don't know that if we approach it right, they'll be hostile as soon as we walk in.
I just don't. I think we need to be sneaky and like I don't think there's any need for a conversation. I think it needs to be somebody get in there, grab the kid, get out, basically. And if it turns to shit, hopefully we're close enough to the kid to make sure that he doesn't die, and or get killed, I should say, and then that everybody else can jump in and start helping whoever else is in there.
Can anybody turn invisible? I know that's like super powerful magic, but
No,
and I need a
but-
long rest to turn into anything. I used both of them already.
What I might be able to do is
that sucks.
I know.
There's a lot of things you're going in.
I could possibly walk into the shed and grab the kid and sprint back out while they're just confused at the fact that their wizard friend just ran in and grabbed the kid.
I mean, I
Yeah,
definitely think that's.
What if
the
he's
best
like
way to get
in like
that
a
seems
cell or
very
something?
dangerous for you to just.
Yeah. What if he's in like a locked room and you run up to the door and boom? Hey, what are you doing, Fred?
Well, I said it's a shack. I doubt it's going to be very secure.
I mean, you could. The other thing that you could do is you could go in and be like, "Where's the fucking kid?" And then walk up to him and be like, your daddy's not coming for it." Like, just start talking shit to the kid, so that they think that you're actually on the side, and be like, they killed. Fuck! Only if we knew their names, how he died.
We at least know Havel.
Well,
That's the leader. He's probably in there.
It's
Yeah,
not the
who-
two that we don't.
yeah, no, but the ones that we killed, or
The one.
one that we killed, if we had his name, we'd be like, "Oh, your dad hired these people and they killed Steve."
Well, we could just say that the other
Not
guy's
Steve.
disposing of Jackson. That's the reason why he's not here yet.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, no.
Or you could say, Jackson got the other one, but the guard got what's his nuts. Just say that, what's his nuts, and then the other guy, the guard got him, but then I got the guard.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could say that you killed
I
Jackson.
barely survived. Where's the kid? I'm gonna kill myself.
Exactly.
Well, they already captured him and used him to disguise himself as him to get into the camp.
True.
They had Jackson already.
Yeah.
So they're not going to believe that Jackson suddenly, superhumanly broke out of his bonds and killed one of the guys.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like
Another guard.
we had you tell him that we still need to figure out our name. We're hired by his dad. Like, we basically tell him what happened, except from the bad guy's person.
Is Jackson in the group of guards with us?
No.
I'm sure he's
Say,
fucked
what if
up.
we were to just tie up Jackson again and have him bring him in there?
Possibility.
Do they know what Jackson looks like?
We could also, I don't think they know what he looks like, so you could also
Probably.
we could also just
You could tie me up.
we could just, or one of the guards that we're bringing with us.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Are there any halfling guards coming with us?
he's not a halfling.
I'm just saying that they'd be light to carry. We're known to being small,
True.
about half the size, let's say.
Also, if that's your plan, you don't need to carry him. You just need to. You can walk with him the whole way and then tie him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when
Oh,
we're
yeah.
walking in,
Yeah, I'm just gonna carry this halfling guard for 6 hours.
He's like, "This is nice."
I just figured you'd want us to get in character, beforehand. This is important. Little boy's life is on the line. Just remember that.
No, that was just me telling you. Like, why would you carry a guard
Yeah.
for 6 hours? You're not that
And I
stupid.
was telling you to get into character for this.
It works
For this
bad
amazing
cosplay.
theater we're about to put on, or that Mav's about to put on.
I don't know. I just really like the idea of you walking in there with a guard and walking him into the hut and he's not shackled, but like his hands are like tied, I guess, but like loosely, so that he can get out when the time comes.
We'll let you guys. I'm just gonna hide behind like a tree or something.
Yeah,
What
we'll
if-
be close. Everybody else is close, like so where when it's like, wait, what? And you can just like, all right, go.
What if we pretend Kragan is captured? I'll say that this is a new adventurer that Rugar's trying to track us down with, and I'll keep his sword on my back, saying I captured him. Bring him in, and
Yeah,
I don't
but
like the thought of being tied up.
well, it doesn't
I mean,
have
it's
to
also-
be
you
actually
also have to
tied
be
up,
okay
just
with-
enough to look like it.
you also have to be okay with getting a little fucked up, because they're not just gonna like. I'm sure they're gonna be like, oh, okay.
And I'm gonna call you a bitch a lot.
Yeah, I don't like the thought of that plan at all.
Okay.
I don't know. I just think they'll let, obviously if you're disguised as the guy that we got, just be prepared to say yeah to any name that comes towards you. It'll be like Josephine, and it's like yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying, you don't know his name.
Weirdly enough,
We
his
didn't-
Joseph.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean we don't know his name, so
I don't think it'll matter. They'll probably call out his name.
that's what I'm saying. Like you have to be prepared. But, yeah, I think that's the best way to do that.
This sounds not so bad.
But we need to leave now, yeah.
Yeah.
So when the guards are prepared,
We can
we'll
keep thinking of things as we go.
start heading out.
Okay, I haven't got my apple yet. I can't leave.
You got berries.
Oh, that's right. Thank you.
They're in your hand. Oh, you squished them already?
No, I got one for. I saved one for everybody.
Thanks, Ned.
Of course.
Thanks, Dan.
Don't eat it all at once. You only get one.
It's like a blackberry. You're just like taking little pops off.
Give you one black.
Oh, I got 10 of them. I ate half, and I gave 3 to you guys, so I still have 2.
Selfish.
Hey, it takes a lot of calories to move this little body, right? I burn twice as fast as you guys, believe it or not.
Not a whole lot of calories in fruit.
That's why I had to eat more of them.
Let's go.
Plus, you guys wouldn't appreciate it. You guys don't even know what kind of berries those were. Blue.
What are you talking about, Ned?
Let's go.
I'm right there with you.
You guys can trek through town. Got flanked with three guards. Is there anywhere you guys want to stop at prior to you leaving town to gather anything, or just want to go?
I know we should definitely get some
Um,
rations.
Has it
We
been
could-
long enough for
Now we have time
potions to be ready?
No, you guys literally
Is it
talked
late
to
enough,
her
early enough that
yesterday.
the potion shop would be open?
Well, no. That's what I just asked.
Yeah.
While we're
Well, I
walking
meant to buy
through,
potions, not the ones.
She
that
said
you
she
promised.
remember we were collecting the ingredients for her force supply. So
Literally
yeah.
gave it to him
That
last
bitch.
night, and you woke up this morning and were conscripted by the
Yeah.
guards.
so yeah.
while
She
we're
said to come
Yeah.
back in 2-3 days.
Yeah, it's only been one.
Not even.
while we're walking through, because you said we have a couple of guards around us, are there like all eyes on us, or is it like
This is normal.
yeah,
I mean,
just
you
like
got some prying eyes for sure.
okay.
You're a fucking walking
There's
snowman.
4 of us and 2 guards.
Some
Got-
little girl
got a point.
sang about it, and I just,
Olaf.
just showed up.
Yeah, he's got a top hat on with a carrot nose.
David Olaf. That's so funny. I'm gonna buy you a top hat at some point in this campaign.
Maybe I'll do it for Halloween.
No, I don't want to stop anywhere. I'm good. I'm ready to rock and roll.
Don't need to go to, I guess, the blacksmith or the magic shop.
Nope. I'm a holy man.
Let's stop at the loggers place.
Or the
before
restaurant?
we go, so I can.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Fucker.
No, that's what I was saying. I was
We
like,
could
we
probably
should
get
grab
some-
a couple of rations.
We could probably get some to go or something, you know?
Maybe the tattoo place where you want to get a quick tattoo.
Maybe
I wanna
for
cover
magic
up.
tattoos.
I want to stop at the loggers place, grab my.
They do cover-ups?
My wolf.
It wouldn't be there. It'd be somewhere in town, wherever his house is.
He came back. He lives with the loggers for sure.
You want to go take a wolf puppy away from his daughter?
Wolfane, yes. Wolfane's coming with us.
No, he's saying right where he's at. We have to go save a little.
Dude, we should have brought one of those
Human boy, or
cups with
Dwarven
us.
boy.
We could use that to disarm any situation.
Boom. We can offer a trade. The wolf for the boy.
Oh, so then you're just gonna give up the wolf again?
No,
Twice?
then we kill him, and then we take both.
So well, you're adding steps, a lot more steps, and that's not good. You know what that's called?
Lying?
Being a bully.
Oh,
You
like
bullied the
hey.
girl out of her dog,
No, it's a thief, not a bully.
which is a bully.
no.
Oh, so you're a thug, even worse.
I
You're just like that guy that was tied up there.
I don't want to make you cry too.
You're not gonna make me cry. No,
Water eyes. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. Obviously, it's in the other direction. But
Good. Okay, let's go out to the forest now.
foothills.
Oh, foothills, that's what I meant to say.
It's okay. I forgive you.
Thanks.
Lead the way, Ned.
Wait, are
To
we
the
sure we
forest.
want that?
He can't do his bloodhound anymore. Not until tomorrow.
Yeah.
So after he takes a long nap.
Or, in other words, go to bed. Long
Takes a
nap.
dirt nap. Go night night.
Not that, hopefully.
Oh, yeah, no.
Did you transform? Oh, you did. Snake and Bloodhound. That's right.
Yeah. He's all tapped out.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well. Who wants to lead the way?
I could.
I'll lead the way.
Let's see
Fuck
it, Ned.
I'll lead the way. I got this.
I'm gonna be like right behind him, just actually doing it.
Touching him the right
Holy
direction.
symbol.
Yeah, literally though.
Yeah, you're gonna be walking 5 foot slower than you can to be behind.
That's
I
why
know,
I'm leading the
then-
pack, so we only go as fast as the slowest person.
No, then I'll.
Too late. You guys already said I could lead. Back up, David. Back up.
I'm gonna blink around.
Back up. I'm gonna get over.
Fake.
Look at you, my shield as my rear view.
So now we're going like.
There's a mirror in it.
That's shiny.
That's how he looks at himself. He's like, oh. Son of a teeth.
No, anyways. Alright, yeah. Guys, he said the foothills, so walk up
What's
the
this
foot.
fucking RuneScape? You got a mirror show? He knows what I'm talking about. It's a Slayer item.
The basilisks.
Yep.
Slayer? Oh, not that kind of Slayer?
No.
No, the better kind.
Okay, Flatbush, chill out. Alright guys, it's definitely this way.
Alright.
Come on.
Do you think we can try and not all end up on the ground this time?
Hopefully.
End up on the ground. Oh,
Yeah.
like dead?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. I mean, it just sucks because they always come after me.
I think we'll be okay this time.
Okay, I think so too. I'll be sneaky, they won't even see me.
Yeah, I'm not very sneaky, so if we're gonna have to be sneaking.
Yeah, I'm not very sneaky either, but they remember the big bad bully said, if you guys don't come in quiet, he's just gonna slit his throat.
You thought that guy
That's
was
my
a
big
bully?
bad evil guy's name.
Big
Big,
bad
bad
bully.
bully.
You
BBB.
thought that guy was a bully?
Yeah.
He's just the bully.
Don't tell
that
me
can't
you're
beg.
an even bigger bully.
I wasn't gonna say that.
I mean, yeah.
You guys can be walking to said destination in the foothills, and if you guys want to come up with any final plan, I don't think you even came up with anything. It's up to you, but
So it's just some shack, right?
On second thought, I feel like it's probably better that we try and get him to come outside.
Okay.
And get all of us inside.
Alright, well then I'll just find a big tree or a rock, or I'll just lay on the ground.
But if
Dirt nap?
I mean, I don't know. We do need to get to the
Dirt nap.
kid fast.
Maybe I can, while we're close to it, I can yell out, Havel and the rest of you lazy bastards. get out here. I need a hand.
And you're empty-handed.
I can bring the guards.
I probably wouldn't call the boss a lazy bastard. Just saying.
The
I
rest
said
of you.
the
And
they
the
might.
rest of you.
And the rest of you,
Yeah.
you call him out by name, and then all the rest of you lazy bastards.
well,
Yeah.
the rest of them are lazy bastards.
I don't know if I'm how I
Oh,
want it.
and the rest of you lazy bastards.
They're like, shut up, Jacqueline.
And the
problem
rest-
with that.
There it is again.
I don't see a problem with that.
Alright.
One of the guards walking with you, the personal guard of Rugargos, and if you can't get him outside,
Well, this should at least alert them that we're, should at least get a couple to come outside to wonder what the hell's going on. He said 5 to 6 people to crew,
yeah, but I
The
think
ship.
he's also including himself and that other
and the
guy.
other guy, so there should hopefully only be another 4 at most, if
Yeah.
what he's
If his information is providing to be true, yeah, you're
the,
right.
and the way he said it too. I don't think he was really understanding, that he was giving away his numbers. He was kind of saying,
Yeah, I think you might be right on that. I think we,
That's a good point.
I think we might have gotten.
he wasn't
a little-
really thinking about saying, crew of 5 or 6, can do it pretty easy. So.
I'm just concerned. I mean, what if we get 1 or 2 of them out, as you're saying here, Mazrim? But what if, as your friend mentioned earlier, what if the other one? I don't remember which one mentioned it, but what if there's still someone inside watching the boy?
Oh.
And then if
That was me.
yes, all right. And if things go down while we're outside, and then something happens inside that we can't get eyes on.
Well,
And-
hopefully with the cover of darkness, by the time we get there, we can take a look at the shed and maybe see if maybe there's other entrances we can get into.
A window or something.
Going through a
Yeah.
window.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
can get most
Nope,
of the
no
guys out
windows.
front, and then we can have somebody go through the window to get whoever's left.
yeah, I mean, I just think if they don't come outside, I think we have to play it the long way, and
Burn 'em out.
I think you turn it around to we need to leave in the morning. Like there's gonna be people coming for us, and like let's leave in the morning, and then
You don't think that'll blow our cover if we can get them to come outside?
Yeah.
not if we don't go all, as long as you don't go all crazy. Because if he's still gonna make himself look like the other guy,
What? You can do that?
you can.
Got the ability.
Interesting.
So he's gonna look like the bad guy, and so when he does that, like that way you can go out and be like, oh, like we should go outside or some shit like that. If they don't,
You expect the boss to just come outside?
not the boss.
I mean, we couldn't even get my boss to come in the room for a while. So you just expect their boss to be able to, come outside, and
That's a great.
then if anything happens and commotion is made, and they're, they look outside, then that's kind of what your friend was saying here. Then what? They kill the kid once they know there's a commotion outside. It's a sticky situation.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we can take a look at the shed, like I said, if we got the cover of darkness. Maybe, like I was saying before, I can just walk through the front door. I mean, I'm sure they're going to ask questions.
Sounds like you're going to be able to do that. You don't think bringing somebody in, maybe like I think what you were suggesting earlier, like a tied up guard, of Jackson was, I think, or your friend here. You don't think it's not smart to at least get somebody inside and
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're going in, you should definitely have somebody with you.
100%, and that's what I was saying. I think we should tie his hand, like almost tie his hands,
Just
like.
make it loose so he can slip them.
And if they go, who's this? And you go, it's Jackson. And then they're like, that's not Jackson. And you're like, what's
You
your
think
name?
They were supposed to kill Jackson though. Might be difficult to play it off.
I don't think we'll say
I
it's
know.
Jackson. We'll just say that it's a adventurer that Rugar hired to try and find us. I found him
Okay.
first.
Well, then I think that would have to be one of you three then, because they know our guard armor. We
Yeah.
all wear the same, or we can swap armors if you want.
Like I said, I can keep your sword on my back. If we
Yes.
start combat, you can just grab it and start
Not
slicing.
me.
Yeah, including you.
Is it Nuzgos? Well,
Yeah, but is it gonna be believable if you're that scrawny little mage that you brought me back by yourself?
Oh yeah, here,
He
let me
can
punch you
throw
in the face.
acid arrows.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
my
you
thing.
could just act
And
up.
your shirt's still damaged from the fight.
Well, punch yourself in the face then.
I got you.
Remember,
I'm just kidding.
he did have another guy with him.
That's true.
I mean, you still kind
Alright,
of.
start getting naked. Change clothes with one of these guys.
And if you, I mean, that's just a suggestion if you don't want to be the one to go in, but
Probably best.
I might be.
And the
that's-
other
that's
thing is
obviously
we
if
can
that's your
surprise
plan.
them.
Uh-huh.
I'm just my job is to worry about that kid. I know you guys that might have less stake in this than them, but I work directly for Rugar, and I absolutely do not want to come back empty-handed
Yeah.
or
and,
with a dead kid in my hands.
yeah, and at this moment.
I would rather die there and have you bring them back than come back to face that with that kid that's passed away.
Don't worry, I won't let
Because
you
the other
die.
thing we could do
Ned,
too.
we might need you to be ready to like command someone to drop a weapon if they're threatening a kid or something.
Yeah, I could do that.
So maybe
Or like,
maybe you should be
or
the
like
one to
make
go
make
in.
him go to sleep.
I mean,
Make
I
him
could
take a dirt
always.
nap.
One or the
I
other.
can make him do
but
that.
Maybe you should be the one to go in then. As
What kind of magic can you do?
All sorts of shit. Not as much as him, but it's more like
Yeah, but don't
Helpful.
you need your spear?
helpful, good stuff. Yeah, I do
Which
need-
I can't have you armed.
He'll have his spear.
I can't have him armed though when I bring him in as a.
We can't
Ooh,
captured.
you can put the spear in your back, and you can hang me over the back, like my face over your back, and then I can just grab it.
No, I'd probably just have you.
I don't think it's
Tied
you two
rope.
that should be going in there necessarily, but
I'm the only one that can change myself, so.
you have to.
So it has to be at least your friend here if he's got that ability, which is definitely gonna come in handy.
You definitely have to. I mean, are you fine going in there too?
I mean, if it's to save the kid, yeah, sure. Is it scary? Yeah.
All right.
Do I want to do it? No. Will I? Yeah.
That's very good of you, Ned.
Try to be
Let's
the-
see.
Try to be the
I
protector.
have a couple other spells that can help us get out of there quick too if we need to.
Hopefully it won't be.
It's possible where we can just grab the kid, get him outside.
And what if the kid's like in a locked up, like makeshift cage or something?
Well,
and it'll
we,
be harder for them to just kill him too.
yeah, then they'd have to
You
open
get a
it
point.
to kill him. And
I
then when
mean,
they
they
open
could always. I mean, if it's a cage, you could easily stab a sword through a cage, though. So
That's
maybe
true. It depends how big
it's
it
not
is.
like a kid's gonna be able to.
That's what we have Ned for, to help disarm, hopefully.
Yep, I can try 3 times. But if I do it all 3 times, then I can't heal anybody. I'm just saying. No, that's a lie. I can do shit.
If something happens to that kid, can you heal that kid?
Yeah. Yeah.
might be a better use of the magic.
Yeah. Totally can. Right here. Boom. Mm-hmm.
I don't know how healing magic works. I really know how magic works. That's something that you could do like through a window if you were staying outside. That you could like.
Yeah, how far can you
we can
spit?
see him.
No, I have to. If I want to heal him, I have to be able to touch him.
That's difficult.
Yeah. I
That
didn't.
is difficult.
I didn't per se hack that one spell. You guys all think I'm healing word. I have cure wounds.
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
know you don't. Sorry.
So we'll be able to hopefully get to the shack under the cover of darkness, and I doubt they're going to be on the most guard. Maybe we'll even get lucky and some of them are sleeping.
I don't think any of them are going to be sleeping with this kind of high-profile case that's going on right now.
True, but they're pirates. They don't have the best discipline.
You have a point.
They don't know that we've been discovered. They think they got away clean as far as they know so far. And as far as they know, that guy's not necessarily late yet. So they have no reason to be on guard.
If I stole the governor's kid, I'd be on guard all the time.
True.
But then again, maybe, as you said, some of them are dumb pirates and aren't really thinking for
Well, and also once you get there and assure them like they don't know where we are, like they have no idea where we are, then they let down their guard a little bit.
How are you gonna explain their buddy being gone?
I'll say he's burying Jackson,
Hmm.
hiding the evidence.
Like
That could
he
go
said he was
either
going to
way.
stay back to. I mean, you could say that, or you could say there was a fight and he died.
No. Well, you could say that the
I
fighter
killed him.
here took him out, and I was able to capture the fighter. It does look like he's seen some
Yeah, you could say that.
torn damage from it.
Yes, you're going in. I mean, be safe.
Be safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Just so we're all on the same page here. Am I going in? Is he going in?
No. Hopefully you can stand by a window. Since you're short enough, you could probably just literally stand by the window. Not look in, though.
Damon, you should be with me just because I need to stand on your back.
I got you. But you're not going to stand on my back.
Oh, are you going to hold me up?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
We can get like a little stump or something like that.
You're going to rip a stump out of the ground and bring it over next to the window?
Maybe
I should have asked you if you could have ripped this guy's fingers off instead of this guy.
I could have.
That would just cold.
Well, hopefully, if I walk in the shack, I can hold their
Cold-blooded.
attention, and you guys can get closer to the shack.
I also have a way. I have a way that we can get close.
Oh yeah? Invisible?
No.
You can do that?
No.
Dang, I've always wanted to be invisible. I think that's so cool.
Alright, so I think we'll stick with the plan of me and Kragan. With me disguised, we'll go into the shack, tell Havel, hey, this guy killed the other one. Havel. Whatever. I'm thinking Dark Souls.
Yeah, me too. Ever since you said it, I was like, oh, fucking asshole.
Well, I'm just saying, don't get it wrong, because then the gig is up.
Havel's a guy that notoriously will just murder you.
And that's
100
why Cole
times.
is not doing the talking. Been better.
Yeah, Havel.
Okay. So, if we're lucky, the kid is in a spot where we can easily grab him and possibly just get out of the shack.
Yeah, I'm probably the fastest, so
I have a way to get me out of that room.
Realistically, could probably get to the kid first.
If everything goes right, I can move 70 feet
Yeah, but can you move?
in one turn.
Can you move 70 feet with somebody?
Huh?
Like if you grab the kid, can you also get out of there with the kid?
I mean, with double movement speed,
He's pretty strong too.
and
For a wizard, and he's a kid.
Just make
hopefully it
sure.
won't slow me down too much, but I'll have a little bit of extra speed.
What do you want us to do?
Just if they do get distracted, get as close to the shack as you can, and maybe as soon as I'm out of the shack, you can attack whoever comes out.
Okay.
Following.
Alright. What you want?
I think it's going to be the best plan. I mean, if we can get the kid out of danger, would probably be the best
What if
thing we
it
can
goes
do.
wrong and we need people to come inside and help?
All we have to do is shout.
Pineapple juice. Remember?
Right, pineapple juice.
And we should be catching them off guard, so it should give us a second or two before.
Yeah. What?
Shit
Why
hits
is this
the
guy
fan
saying
quickly.
pineapple juice? Come in like Rambo through the window.
Never Rainbow.
Yeah.
Favorite pirate story.
We didn't have many
One of my favorite pirates.
places that they told plays,
Or come in like Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee kayak, you other buckets. That's a Brooklyn Nine-Nine reference.
Alright, well, sounds like a good plan. I'm gonna when we think we're starting to get close, I'm gonna take my shoes off
Take your shoes off. Oh,
A little quieter.
Okay.
so I can walk quieter. I need all the help I can get.
Yeah, I'm not very sneaky. It's a good thing I'm not sneaking because I'm not very sneaky. So.
Well, when we get, what time is it gonna be when we?
Dark.
It's dark. Okay.
Half a day, and it was already we left at 5. It's gonna be dark.
Like 2 type thing.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Dork.
12 hours walking.
We're left at like 3:30, 3,
Okay.
4 o'clock.
So we left at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, so it should.
half a day is 12 hours, right? Give or take.
So
Depends on daylight savings or daylight giving.
It's actually 26-hour days, not the
oh god.
Dude, I got so much done.
Not an actual, he ballparked half a day, so maybe you'll get there in 6 hours, maybe you'll get there in 10 hours, who knows.
Well, let's say we're going for the 10-hour one just to be safe, you know. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. 2 o'clock in the morning, at the latest. At the earliest, maybe midnight.
Okay, so
Jinx.
when we think we're about like, I say like 20 minutes to it, I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace.
yeah, same thing with me. I'm going to switch into my persona for once we get closer.
Because it takes
How long
an
does
hour,
that
right?
last?
It lasts an hour
Nice.
with concentration. So
Ooh, don't let him smack you around.
Can you cast that as a ritual or no?
no, it's not a ritual. I don't have a single ritual.
Because I can do a ritual for Pass Without Trace.
Do you want to read?
You want to stop for 11 minutes? Is that what you're trying to say?
Better than using a spell.
Now, is
I
that
mean, he's
make
not
us
wrong.
silent, or is it just
He's
make
not
so we
wrong.
don't leave behind a trail?
Gives us a plus 10 to stealth, basically.
Okay.
Mechanically.
But cloaks us in shadows.
Okay. Does that affect the whole group, or just a couple
Yep.
people?
Up to 6, 8,
it's,
10,
It's
30 feet.
Okay, so you can, yeah, we're not too many people.
And then
so-
do we have to stay within 30
You
feet
can't
of you?
cast that as a ritual.
Oh, I was looking at it just now, and yeah, I can't.
Oh, dude, why you...
Well, I can just
Liars.
cast it now, so it's okay.
Liars are almost as worse
I
as
thought-
thugs.
Shut the fuck up.
You're a thug liar.
You're the thug.
And a liar. Oh my gosh.
You can cast Find Familiar as a ritual.
Yeah, you can have a bean.
I have a puppy.
Yeah.
You can make your own fucking puppy, and you were giving us that much shit about the cubs last
He's
week.
real. He's this one will be real
This is
too.
Remember,
fucking
this is-
unbelievable.
Hey,
Isn't that
also-
spell Find Familiar?
He also doesn't.
Which means it's a real creature that you're summoning.
No, I know. Well, I'm not. It'll come to me.
It's a spirit. But he also doesn't have 10 gold worth of incense at this moment.
That I do.
Again, why I
Right.
said, if you want to go pick up anything,
Mm-hmm.
that's one of those spells that has a component that you need the component.
It has to have a gold cost, and then you have to have it.
If it has a gold cost, you cannot bypass it whatsoever.
Okay.
Except for his ability that they did for druids recently. But
Or if you have a
he
holy
doesn't
symbol.
have those right now.
Okay. We'll keep walking then, with the plan in mind.
Cool.
Well, then we can pick up there after our break.
Cool.
Oh no! Break
No,
time.
you can.
We can actually.
No, you can use
It's
that
gonna be fun.
ability that I was talking about. I thought it used a wild shape. It doesn't use a wild shape.
Which one is it?
Find familiar.
Oh
You can, because of your druid stuff.
You can just make one for free.
Yeah, without material components. It says.
Nice.
Yeah.
He needs to use a spell.
Oh.
Mhm.
yeah.
So yeah, you can make a puppy.
We'll be back in a few minutes. We're gonna take a quick break. These guys are gonna go grab drink, water, go to the bathroom, shit like that. And we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Thanks for the few people that have tuned in. I know you're not here now, but I appreciate it. Promise, campaign's picking up. It's gonna get there. It's a long journey, and I know 4-hour episodes every week is tough, but go work on the yard. Put us in your headphones and do something. I don't know. Put us on a drive. Download us for a plane ride. Well, I don't know.
It's a lot of fun.
We'll see you guys soon.
was tapping this on.
We're back.
Yeah, we were fucking. We were riffing.
We're gonna jump right back into it. You guys have been traveling to through the
shack.
foothills.
Jack in the woods.
It's dark. You know, after a couple hours, the sun starts to drop. Still pretty muggy out. Still pretty cloudy and everything. Oh, rub all the fucking. Say it, guys. Say it.
Look like semen.
Got tattoo arm.
Bukkake arm.
Bukkake arm. I got bukkake arm. The guys are traveling into the foothills to hopefully the right direction. You know,
We're
just
done
give
with
me
the
a,
now.
just get. You guys came up with a plan. You were walking. I need just give me. You guys can all give me a general survival. Oh, they left. Survival check. I had to talk about bukkake.
Yeah, what the fuck?
My bad.
God damn it,
General survival.
10.
10.
7.
You did just as good as I did
I'm
almost.
not using this anymore.
5.
You said that
I told you to stop
I
using
know.
fucking
You
dice.
keep saying you're not going to use it, and then you keep using
Well,
it.
now it's
3 of you guys can have advantage due to the guards also helping. Only 3, because there's only 3 guards.
Go
I'll take one of those.
Go ahead. What'd you roll?
5.
Go ahead.
God, I rolled the same thing. No, it's
Oh,
no.
no.
Is it cock?
21.
What?
Not
21.
What was that?
He doesn't understand. He wasn't here for our first campaign.
you gotta say like 21 Savage. 21.
That was a good 21.
I created it. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you kinda did. Yeah, definitely. You
You
did.
kind of started that. Yeah, you did.
David knows I did it.
He looks at the camera, I love it.
He stared at the camera. He glared at. He glared in your soul, David. If you ever listen to this one.
That's the second shout out today.
Yeah, true
Yep.
that. You guys didn't roll any better. You guys sucking
I
dick.
rolled the same thing. I rolled 2 8s.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh my god.
He rolled a 2 and then a 1, so
Yeah.
he did worse. I did the
Yeah.
same.
You guys absolutely get lost for a little bit, but Mazurum's natural survival skills kind of pull you on track. And
Oh, wood elf.
when it gets darker, you there is like a glow, kind of in the distance, where you're probably assuming that maybe they have like some kind of fire, maybe a fire pit, maybe there's or lights are on inside of the this area, and maybe there's like light coming from the windows or an open door. Who knows? You know, you've never seen it, so who knows? But it kind of can put you back on track with the 21 that you got. I didn't roll it. I can say how I want. Only when you roll it, you have to say it like that.
When you don't, you say 21.
Yeah,
21.
But you guys get to a point where you're pretty certain that this is a house.
Okay.
Like, this is the only fucking house in the middle of nowhere. The sun is set at this point. The wind has been picking up, just from the storms that have been in the area. It's not raining or thunder, lightning or anything.
Is it cloudy?
It's extremely cloudy, windy, and it's pretty. Maybe this weather is giving you an advantage in this moment.
Well, now that we've gotten within
But you
visual range,
kind of have an idea.
I'll go ahead and cast, Alter Self.
And I'll do a pass without a trace.
Pass without a titties. Everybody's got to be within 30
Somebody
feet
has
of
to
you.
tie me up, guys.
They all have to be within 30
I
feet
got
of
it.
you.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Just
then
make sure he's able to slip
when they
out.
get out of 30 feet of you,
I can't tie
they
that.
don't have that anymore.
Yeah,
It
so
doesn't.
when we end
So
up
you give it
splitting,
to everybody but them too, because
Yeah.
they're not trying to be
Exactly.
sneaky, is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
But so the reason why I say that, so that means you guys would have to move as a group to a specific area, if they all want to maintain that +10 stealth advantage or stealth bonus, not advantage, but
I
bonus.
think we need to at least.
But
go
if
to
you
the
want
house.
to break up into 2 sections, 2 sides, someone's not going to get that advantage. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
okay,
you don't know what the house looks like yet. You don't know where the windows are oriented.
If there's a back door, front door, side
exactly.
door, garage door.
Garage door. That's
balcony
an
door.
important one in this fantasy world.
I mean, you got a garage in here.
You think Mag doesn't have a garage?
door. He probably has a garage, but the door.
He definitely has a door.
No, that's the beta.
It's
This,
just open.
You can't figure out how to get it to work.
yeah.
I'm having a hard time
That's
with
the one
this
thing
one.
you can't figure out is the fucking door.
Classic D&D party.
Uh-huh.
Police tracks. What is wrong with this thing?
So what do you guys want to do?
Well, let's get closer.
I'll give you my sword before it ties me up.
Okay, I'll carry it in a way that's easy to grab it.
You can put it on your back, yeah. It's a great sword, so putting it anywhere else is not feasible.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one more place you can.
So
I will. When we get close to the house, see if one of the guards wants to. We can break off and try to sneak around the back or something and take a peek at the back.
You won't have +10.
No, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You guys should
whenever we do
probably-
call for that, you won't
why
have
the
a
hell does
+10.
Twilight Domain come with 300 fucking feet of dark vision?
You guys
Yo,
should
why are you looking at my
probably-
profile?
you
No,
guys
I
should-
just was looking at it the other day and I was like, what the
You guys
fuck?
should probably cover my mouth though.
Think we need to gag you?
Well, it's not like you can cast spells or anything, so. What's the point?
Those people you have tied up, you're also gonna make it so they can't talk.
Cool.
Well, let's throw some dirt on him, make it look like he was in a tussle. You don't even have to beat the shit out of him. When I shapeshift,
Should I punch
also
him?
make it look like I've taken some damage.
Should I punch him, guys?
Don't fucking punch me, Ned.
Because his armor is obviously taken, or at least the front of it looks
One
like
of
it's-
the guards that got you those berries, like, hey, you still have some of those berries? Maybe you should rub some on his face, like blood or something.
I do have 2 left. Said I saved 2 of them.
or at least make it look like he's bruised.
Come here.
Yeah, exactly.
Bend down. Come on, bend down. That's exactly what I was gonna do. I was just kind of crinkled berries over my head and just smack you in the face.
Take 4.
And then down the other side, and then just kind of, and then boop you on the nose.
A little mark.
Little boop.
From-
Perfect.
Does it look like
You
blood?
look like you've been in a food fight.
Oh god.
And just let it dry. Just let it dry.
Yeah, it's gonna have to dry. We should have done that before, maybe.
You still throw the dirt.
We still have a little ways to walk.
One thing I wish was a dream of mine. As a
Why
kid.
did we
I
just
wanted to
listen?
be in a
It was
food
fine.
fight.
Why did
Yeah,
we just
never
listen?
happened.
Yeah.
My school was too uppity to do shit like that.
You couldn't do that shit at Crest. You would throw it at the wrong table and they just get up and whoop your ass.
Yep. Spider-Man. Yeah. You get a little dirt thrown on you. You get a little berry juice.
Why don't you get some dirt?
Worst case scenario, I just say you fell in a basket of berries.
Oh my god.
Right into a berry bush.
I mean,
He'll
the
be
guard
my-
goes, well, I mean, unless you have something else. It's just my first
I
thought.
don't
I
say
don't,
that, but I'm
I don't have any paint or anything or makeup. Disguise kit.
I
It's
mean,
not something I
I
have.
can always try to punch you in the face.
Or you could always just, I don't know.
Rub some dirt in it so it doesn't look as
Cut
much
your
like
finger.
fucking berry juice.
Well, I would punch him with my fist. Not
Maybe.
smack him. It's like punch him.
Well, I mean, as
Might-
long as it looks like it's
Might
sticky,
take
like
some damage at that point.
Might as well just cut your fingers.
With
you
I have
like,
a -1 strength.
I can put blood on
It still always does 1 point of damage.
I can-
Doesn't matter what your strength is.
yeah.
I can maybe try to bust your lip a little bit. I mean,
fine.
would you rather the big Iceman punch you?
Nope.
It'll,
I figured I would do the least amount of damage.
it'll hurt, but it'll
Small
also
hand.
feel good if I do it.
Yes. Wham! I try to hit him as hard as I can.
Okay, then roll. See if you natural 20 because the way you
natural
said it.
one.
And you have advantage because he's letting it happen.
Yeah. And I'm tied up.
Oh.
That was so close. You
Sounds like he's hitting you.
No, that was
No.
an 8. And that's an 18.
Okay, so that one hits.
18 -1, does that
It's
hit?
more. I mean, it hits regardless. It's more of
Oh, okay.
enough to
True.
do
Yeah,
damage,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For him to. Yeah, you take 1 point of damage. He pops you on the lip.
Oh, yeah. That felt good.
You
Good cop going bad cop.
bleeding a little bit.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood.
Nobody.
Ned, focus.
Let's kill some guys.
Alright. I think we're prepped. Let's get a little closer and see what it looks like.
He enjoyed that way too much.
That's what I was thinking.
You casting Pass Without a Trace?
Yeah.
Okay, so you and 2 guards can benefit from this. He can't.
Or him and 2 guards, right? Because
What I
there's 3.
say?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you
and
said
the
you
other
Are you
guard
tying
will
something
can't.
around my mouth or what?
I don't think we need
No.
to.
I think that was the whole point of them punching me in the face. They didn't have to.
I can take my undies off and we can use
No.
Do it.
No, that's
Do it.
worse than you spitting on me.
Do we spit on them first? Weird, but I'm not here to judge.
You can flip them inside out if that helps.
Both sides are dirty.
They are.
It's been a while since you guys taken a bath.
They're brown.
Okay.
They were already a cream color to start
That's
with.
what I'm saying.
So yeah, you and 2 guards can make a stealth check with +10. You can make a stealth check,
Just regular.
just a regular stealth check with the guard.
You want me to roll for the guard?
No, I got it. I
Okay.
got
Well,
3
while
dice.
they're
I got
trying
3 dice
to-
here. Yours is going to be the gray one, and then these 2
Okay.
are going to be with him.
24.
I got 13.
Sweet.
You
Actually, we'll
had
change
14.
out the white
We'll
one
move
for
right there.
these 2 will be
13's
with.
still pretty good. It's not single.
And
digit.
then
It's nice.
It's above 11. Or above 12.
Let me pull guard stats
Those
real
usually
quick.
good. A good base number, you know. And I'm just looking to see.
Oh, and you guys can also have advantage from the cover of night, in a sense.
Oh, so I gotta roll again?
And with the wind whipping and like all that, like there's noises already
Is it
kind
about to
of.
storm and rain again?
No,
Thank
but it's
Just weathery.
Yeah, it's exactly. So, but you can have advantage. You can also have advantage, but you still don't roll that that 10. But because of it's nighttime, there's already kind of active windy noises, which are kind of covering your footsteps in a sense. You know what I mean? Exactly. Right. So.
Oh, that's better.
Yes. Yeah, there you go. Just like that.
I got 19 now.
Sweet.
With that
So
advantage.
you're just going to one side. You're going to one side.
And the +10?
No,
No,
I
he
didn't
doesn't
get
get it.
plus
Oh,
that
he's got
because
plus that.
we're more than. I took a guard.
Did
to
you
go
roll
check.
with advantage?
No.
Yep.
Same thing.
Is it twice now?
With the same dice, yeah.
One of the guards on your side rolled a natural 1,
Fuck.
but that was the second roll. So he.
That's what
he
just
kept.
happened.
He kept his first.
That's
roll.
what just happened to
He did
me.
the same thing. Okay.
Other than that, no natural 1s on your side.
No sir. Yes.
Cool.
Well, when you roll 6 dice, it's bound to potentially have a 1 or a 20.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys can kind of sneak. You don't know how well you're being sneaky. What was your second roll? I know his first roll because that was the one he had 24.
19.
19.
I went from 13 to 19.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you guys can kind of you break off to each side. You see flickering. You come up to this house and you do see like a flickering coming from the front, like underneath the door. Like a little door frame.
Wasn't quite
It's
sealed
I mean, this house isn't like burnt down like the one that you guys fought yesterday or earlier
Just
today.
ramshackle.
Yeah,
Can we see- does it
it
have a
seems like
roof?
this house is still put together in the sense of like it's weathered a few storms, but probably nobody lives here normally.
Full time.
Normally, it may have just been something that somebody abandoned. Maybe an old person built this and died, and then it just stuff. You don't know, right? But it seems to still be standing, and not in total disrepair. You guys can sneak to one. You got 2 guards. You got 1 guard, and you sneak off to the side to the best that you believe you are. What are you 2 doing?
We're gonna go right for the front door. Do we got guards out front?
There are no guards out front. No.
Okay. Then I will just walk in through the front door.
Yeah. As you go to open the door,
It's locked.
you jiggle. It's locked. Yeah.
Oh.
Or it's barricaded. Something.
Yeah.
So you can't immediately access the inside.
I'll knock then.
Yeah. You hear muffled password. Yeah, it's the fucking the crypt in Baldur's Gate 3 right in the beginning.
You hear like some muffled like speaking behind it. If you want to give me a perception check, see if you can do that as well.
5.
Damn, 7.
Guys don't really hear you. Hear and then eventually you hear what the fuck? Well, who's there? What?
Need to talk to Havel.
I know. You guys are actively trying to, I know you're getting confused. That's your character, not your. That's you guys, not your character.
Yes.
So I'm not
need
holding that. against
Tell you what, need to talk to Havel. Got some information and a gift for him.
Who the fuck's there? Could kill this kid.
It's me. I should recognize my name or voice.
He goes, who's what?
You know who the hell it is. Open the door.
You hear some latchings, like a mattress board being picked up, and put up and put down to the side, and it creaks open a little bit, and he looks at you.
Let me in.
He opens the door all the way, and before he lets you in, who the fuck's this?
Captured him. He's trying to kick our ass. Got him before you could figure out any information, though. Figured we might as well take him to Havel.
Give me a deception check.
Deception check.
So bad.
What was that? 3?
Third, yeah. Third. What'd you roll? 1?
3?
Oh, you don't have anything to it?
No. I don't have any charisma.
Oh.
He looks at you, goes,
The kid's dead.
1,000,000%.
Before we continue here, I want you guys to just set your characters up on the side of, or I guess we could put your guys' characters up too, where they would be, and then we can kind of keep a rough estimate of everything. And let's just keep you on that side. And we'll
Did we
keep
see
you on that
any
side.
windows on this?
Yeah,
do I see windows?
there's no windows on your side, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
But on mine,
You see a chimney that has smoke coming out of it.
go down it. Like
He's
Sammy.
got to climb
I had
first.
to,
There is one on your side though. You guys would be coming from that way. You wouldn't be that far back. And then here is your guard. Here's your zombie.
Nice.
And then here's your zombies.
Fuck yeah.
Mhm.
Can you hand us too?
Yeah, and then put them at the front.
No.
This guy. Let me put.
well, would we have all come from this way or like this way? So like this, and then
Yeah.
I probably So I guess I'd be more like this.
Yeah, exactly. You guys would be further that way.
Well, if there's
Are there windows?
if I, no, there's no windows on
Dude,
this side.
you are not listening to anything I say today.
There's a window on my side now.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I guess I'll see if there's a back door.
and then you can open that.
Since the door's open,
Yeah.
what do we see in there, guy-wise?
Your immediate. Well, now there's a whole hole in the fucking door in the house.
Nice.
The
Other
the
way?
door open. Did it open in like this?
Yeah, it opens in. Yep, exactly. That's why it was locked and latched. You know what I mean?
I just can't remember which way I picked it up from.
See the difference? Bottom.
Oh yeah.
There's now a hole in the back.
Yes.
Make your way back
Guys,
there.
I know how I'm getting in.
Just make it.
Where did you say the window was on here?
It's
Like here?
right in the middle.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we can do this. That way we recognize that that's the window one. And you see like light coming from it. You know, there's very clearly probably a fire, some candlelight, some kind of
Yeah.
firelight coming from the house here in the middle of the night.
I
You
got
also smell like a smoke. You know, like when you guys used to come over and I have my fireplace going. Like you can smell like there's very clearly. Just knock it off.
It's-
dude.
Oh my god! Like I said.
Yeah.
I was being too cocky. I was like, yeah, watch this.
You used the bless thing too, like
It was just
like,
blue.
Like you don't fucking cast that spell.
I won't be to. I don't have a few spells for this fight, so I gotta be
And he goes,
careful.
I can't let you in. Not with him. He recognizes you at the very least. So I mean, there's no sense of like him not But there's some distrust there, you know,
Yeah.
still. And he's like, nah, man, like, he goes, you fucking know better, you shouldn't have brought him here.
Just trying to get some more information out of him. Hoping
And-
maybe Havel would want
And
it.
you're kind of like looking around, like not trying to be suspicious about it, right? And you do see, you know, another individual or two inside there that might be kind of like peeking their head out, like, what the fuck's going on? But you don't, from your initial vantage point, you don't like see a caged up kid or a tied up kid or whatever. But this guy is very clearly dressed in very similar garbs that you would be disguised in now, alter self. Actually, I don't even know if alter self does do your clothing. but
Probably
you,
not.
You could have.
At least grabbed his robe.
And maybe that's where the three's coming from, where he's like, "You're wearing something different, right?" You know what I mean?
Okay.
Makes sense.
And he goes, "No, I can't let you in," and that's what you get. What'd you say?
I was gonna say, can I tell how far away they are? Then obviously can't see the kid or anything.
They're 30, 40 feet in the room, maybe, or like 20, 30, 40 feet back. You know, it's hard to necessarily tell with this guy blocking your view.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's standing there and he like looks over, goes, "Hey, boss, Jesse's back.
Jesse.
Says he's got somebody with him."
Does he walk up or?
No. Are you guys doing anything?
I was gonna say.
I'm just trying to make it to around to the back of the building. See if there's like a back door, like an escape door or something that they could be sneaking out of or something. You know, I just want to try to make it to the back of the building.
Maybe there's another window.
Yeah, you know, maybe there's something else back there. So
And about right here, this guy trips. I rolled 6 for him. With his advantage.
Oof. By this time, I just want to be over like by the window, kind of like peeking in, like.
You three absolutely can. All of you rolled well over 20 because of the pass without a trace. You guys can pretty much be in whatever position you want to be at this moment. So you can stage those 3 guards and yourself where you want.
These guys
effectively.
will probably. I mean, I'll probably have. one of them
he
over.
probably has like the leader of the guards, I imagine, with him, right? I just have one of the basic
Sure.
guards.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
doesn't
we
matter.
said
Yeah.
Who said that?
Doesn't matter. It's all the same stat block.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just for.
It's all the same stat
Well,
block.
the one guy seemed pretty adamant about saving this girl, or this boy.
That's gonna be my future wife.
Oh
It's
god.
Elizabeth Swan.
Can I see any cage or anything inside the building?
Use your
Make a
background.
perception
Use your
check
background.
as you peek in and out.
Yeah, recognize him a little. Or you want to?
Nice.
Nice.
24.
20, another 24. Wow. When you take a look about the room, yeah, you see 4 individual people.
The guy's right there. Well, I'm just saying, Havel. They just yelled out the Havel, so I can say, "Hey, Havel, recognize this guy. You want to take a look?" Because remember, the guy did kind of recognize you.
This one is the kid. That's where the kid's at.
I was gonna say that makes sense.
And then you kind of
Because then we can at least pull him to the front if we have to
Yeah.
blast him.
Somebody gets booze.
I guess.
Blast.
Do I see a door on the
Oh,
back?
actually,
or no?
I'm wrong. This guy right by the kid.
Is there a door on the back or no?
This is the kid. Colored one's the kid.
I got you.
All the unpainted ones are bandits.
You can't
Or-
call him that anymore.
But there's no.
Call him what I want.
But there's no back door.
He's colored. Everyone's not colored. He's painted in, i.e., colored. You don't see a back door from where you're at. When you're trying to sneak around to look for a back door, and homie trips, and he at that simultaneous time, this is falling over, so I'm tipping on it.
Good trips.
And he's like, "Boss, Jesse's back," with the door open, and then there's kind of like a faint. I'm gonna see how loud it is with the wind. There's like this. Maybe you might hear something, and all the guard. One of them goes, "Hey, what was that?" luckily, to your benefit, there is not a window on that side. So we're if anybody did hear that, that's not like they can go peek out a fucking window.
They'd have to go outside.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'll put the fireplace over there. There's not going to be a fucking window with the fireplace. I had a fireplace, like, miniature. I just don't know what the fuck happened to it.
So after he says that, I'll yell out, Havel, I think I recognize this guy. Come take a look.
He walks over and kind of, like, peeks behind him. He goes, why should I recognize him? And he's like trying to squint his eyes because it's dark out. You know
Yeah,
what
I mean, he's at least a little in the light, but
yeah, but shadows peeking through, and he goes, "The fuck you doing, Jesse? Where's the other one? Why are you not with him? Shouldn't you be taking care of Jackson right now? That
he's
damn guard."
He's burying Jackson. That's why he's not here yet.
You guys were supposed to stay together. Man, another deception check.
Anything better than a 3.
1
13.
Nice.
plus 10 to that 3.
I hope so.
He kind of strokes his beard a little bit, and you see this bald, scraggly, or like kind of muscular dude actually, but he's got some scars all over his face and his arms and stuff. But he's got like a nice, like long, lengthy beard. He goes, you guys know the protocol. You still shouldn't have separated. Where'd you get this one?
He was hired by Rugar. He's one of his new helping hands.
And that makes sense. He definitely would be trying to do anything to get this fucking little shit back. And he looks back to he looks back into a corner of a room, but you don't clock that, or like you don't clock. You don't see the kid,
Yeah.
but you see the direction that he's looking. Right. He goes, all right. Well, how about you wait outside, guard this. Maybe there's some more that'll be coming in. You could fucking bring that scumbag in, gesturing to Craig, and like, you just stay on watch outside, because if this guy's got any companions, or maybe he's hired anybody else, we're gonna need at least some eyes outside. And then he tells you to push Craig inside the house effectively.
So I think
And then he
since
just kind of fuck us off over here again. He actually is gonna go this way now and grab a beer. What do you do? Are you doing anything? You're just kind of watching and waiting. You can pick this guy up.
Stupid fucking bitch.
Come be over here now. You don't see a door on the back here.
Door, I don't see any light coming off the back, so I know there's no door or a window. Alright, we're gonna say, okay, hey, door, oh shit, I broke the wall again, right? Oh, there's something on there. That's why. I'll tell the guy, alright, let's go back to the front door. There's nothing back here.
Okay. Well,
God damn it.
it's really not that hard.
I know.
Yeah, and you guys can start heading back. That way you can be in the corner.
so
What's the plan?
since
Are you going in?
I don't think I'm going to be able to make it in
I had
very far.
50-50
but
share.
they're
He's
all-
pretty much just told you to stand at the door
Yeah.
and stay guard for now. That's pretty much all he told you.
Yeah, but we're going to have to throw Craig in there, but it's going to get him away from his greatsword. So I think
That's right.
what I'm going to do.
This guy kind of takes a step back to let you in.
Okay.
Do you
I
still
think
have
I'm
a
going
knife
to.
on you?
Yeah, he's got his dagger.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Well,
he's
I-
not totally on
I was like,
Yeah.
let me just
I'm going to
make
do
sure
something
I'm
even
not-
different. I'm going to walk in, and I'm going to drop the disguise.
You can only walk in 5 feet because
Uh-oh.
he is told, heard
Yeah.
that you're not supposed to be in
Yeah,
here.
they-
And at that moment, he turns and goes, "What the fuck did I just tell you?
I'm going to drop my
Stand
disguise,
guard." Yeah.
and then I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath as bonus action,
Mhm.
and then breathe. We'll do 3d6 cold, and it's a 15-degree cone.
Yeah, so you can get those two. Because if you angle it, because it starts
Yeah.
minimal right here.
Yeah.
So you won't be able to get this guy, but you can angle it this way 5, 10, 15 feet to get all three, to get those two.
Yeah.
Because it gets bigger as
Yeah.
you go. So
Yeah.
you can't get him, but you can get those
I'll
two.
go for those two. So
Yeah.
that is a dex save on both of them.
Okay.
All right. Which is
If you guys just want to give me your initiatives now too, and then we'll resolve this so that way I can just start everything. You guys watch Mazrim breathe cold air out his mouth hole. Well, you do, and the guards,
Not so
It
much.
sounds like wind, honestly. It sounds like more wind. You still have no idea what's going on. Because you're on the back right side of the house, or my right side, their left side. Let me just get a couple more initiatives. Sweet. Here. Okay. Oh wait, he does not have a bonus.
It's taking 2 full turns to get here. That's action dash as well. You son of a bitch.
I actually get
Son
there
of a
in one
bitch.
turn if I action dash.
You also have a window.
That's
Ned, can I get an initiative for you, sir?
3.
He rolled a natural one.
I did.
Craven.
17.
At least you did it then.
Mazur?
12.
12. Damon?
20.
20. Just so you guys know, there is no surprise round,
Yeah.
as these guys have been on edge
Got it.
from what they're doing, right? Go ahead and roll damage, as you're gonna get homie. Oh, dexterity saving throws, you said,
Yes.
right?
Decent.
Okay, we'll do this guy right here. What's their dex? They have a bonus to dex. Surprise, because they're fucking pirates.
Well, all their weapons that we use is dex based.
Well, the main one, the one that I'm looking at has a +5, but the captain does not. What do I gotta beat?
13.
Unfortunately, I got a 14 and a 18.
They still take 5.
Yeah, they still take half damage.
I did a 10, so.
On 3d6?
Yep.
It's not bad. It's above average. 18 is...
Better than
It'd
nothing.
be 9. And a 9 would be...
I don't think it does anything else, so should just be damage.
Sweet. That is going to initiate combat as you freeze or blast frost on these guys.
Blast.
You say excuse me?
And as you drop the disguise, which you can do as a free action, you see all 3 of these guys that are standing right in front of you. Their faces go confused for half a second, and then they go, and it's like more of a they understand what the heck's happening, and they're like, okay, yep, and they literally just pull out weapons. No words are being said. And Damon, you start combat. Just barely.
Yeah, I'm grateful for that.
But you share initiative with one of these guys,
Really?
so that's why. But D&D Beyond gave it to you, so you get to start.
Cool. Okay, so looking through the window, seeing a giant fucking.
And you watch that happen.
Yeah.
You watch that happen.
Seeing that. Giant,
Realistically, you could be right here, like this is because that's just down, right?
Okay.
So they put them there, so that way you're like watching this, and that goes. I know you guys moved in.
I mean, you just.
but I don't
yeah,
mean
yeah, you
that.
do
Cole's just being silly.
Window.
Okay,
I mean, more
Yeah,
of a
we knew
porthole.
what it was a window.
More of a-
No, it's not a porthole. It's not a boat.
I mean, that's
This ain't a cruise ship,
this is what
motherfucker.
it looks like though, a porthole. Yeah.
Damon, you watch Bazram drop disguise and, you know,
Okay.
breathe ice. You're like, you think to yourself, I thought I could only do that.
breathe ices. Yeah.
Exhale ice, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on the guy next to the kid.
There's still, you know, like a
I know, but
glass pane.
Can it like bust through it?
Yeah, I mean,
Why don't you just jump through it first?
you could. I'm gonna give you an athletics check if you want.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna end up going through it on this turn, but I was curious if I could, like,
Use that to
do
break
it
it.
to
Yeah.
break it, and
totally.
then I could just jump through.
I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. What's Ray of Frost do?
like an actual, just like a
It's
ray?
a beam of
It's a
blue
beam,
white
yeah.
light.
It's gonna be.
Oh, it's
thin.
just light.
It's gonna be
It'll go through a window.
It'll be thin enough where it'll break. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
if you were to throw a
yeah.
rock at a window, it's so centralized to one spot where it'll break. If it was more of a surface area thing, maybe it might bounce back. But
Does your staff not break windows?
I mean, if I definitely could, but I would rather use.
Two birds, one stone.
Yeah, it's my as my action instead of using my action to break the window with my.
yeah, to this guy.
Yes.
Sure. What is it? An attack roll?
It is.
You said it's gonna take 2 turns for you to get around, and you roll a natural 1.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, fuck, I'm all the way at the other side of the map, and we
That's how it
start
works, man.
combat.
That's how it works.
Well, I hope nobody goes down, because you're fucked.
Is it 12?
Misses.
Damn. Okay,
Yeah.
so after that, I will jump through the window.
I mean, it's broken, so the athletics check is lessened now, but still give me an athletics check. But it's significantly less. You realistically just don't roll a 1.
Cock.
You can-
You want me to call that card?
That's half off the fucking pad.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, like I said, as long as you realistically just don't roll a 1. it's
I rolled
fine.
a 2, so.
Yeah. You're walking through a window.
Yeah. So,
It was because you broke the glass first. If that was your initial roll, you
You
know.
would have bounced off the glass.
Yeah.
Windex yourself.
Yeah. If you started with that first.
Is it double movement?
Because you
or-
did roll a 2, though, I'm gonna roll a d4 for like slash, like just
Cutting damage.
glass
Damage.
cutting you. Yeah, exactly. 2.
One.
2 points of damage.
Not bad.
Okay, and then I will be. Is that still 5 movement or is that 10?
To climb up through, we'll say 10.
Okay. I can still get here. So I'll go right here.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll call that
End,
good.
end your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy's go. 25.
Oh gosh.
Why is he facing me? Face him. I will give you the benefit of the doubt this time because you're not used to it. Did you want to cast Mage Armor prior to this as there was a lot of setup?
Sure.
So just mark that spell slot off. Before we start getting deep into combat and I make a swing on you, so your AC is a little bit higher, that's up to you. If you want to save that spell slot, that's entirely up to you. But I'm going to let you, because there was a lot of setup to this, that you absolutely could have done that prior.
Okay.
This guy is going to make 2 attacks. Oh wait, I think I'm looking at the wrong guy. He attempts to stab you. He does have 2 attacks, but he's only going to make 1. He attempts to stab you with his dagger. It's going to hit over 20. And then I need you, Kragan, to make a Wisdom saving throw. As you hear him say, hey friend, just hang out there for a second.
Oh no.
5.
5. You are charmed.
You're hanging out.
You're not. Yeah, you're charmed.
I'm hanging out.
I think
You're
I
gonna take a
need to
little
roll.
bit. Yeah, you're gonna take a little bit of damage. You take 4 points of damage. 5 points of damage.
5.
You said.
Yep. Your turn.
What do I need to roll for a Constitution saving throw? Because the Dragon's Breath is a concentration.
Roll a d20 and add your Constitution.
saving throw.
Yeah, add your Constitution save. You just need to make a 10. 10 is usually the base
Yeah.
until you're a significantly higher level.
Alright, so that concentration breaks.
Oh damn.
Dude, I put 2 other dice there. That one's been rolling pretty shit. If you want to roll one of those, they're metal. I don't know how you feel about your metal dice.
Let me see if he rolls. See if he cuts himself. He does not.
Sick, yeah.
These guys had the same initiative. See if he cuts himself. He does not.
Sick.
They immediately come over here.
And they take out pistols and cap that motherfucker.
This guy here and here. And they each make an attack on this guy.
They are very, very concerned about young Biro.
It was one of them not gonna try to tackle him, so I keep him away from the kid. And the other one stab him after he has advantage.
One of them will attempt to grapple.
Yeah.
Do I get to make?
I feel like that's what
On
they
your
do. They
turn, yeah.
try to subdue the suspect so they can't harm the child, kill him, move on.
One of them will let
Do I get to
grapple.
make saves on my at the end of my turn?
I think you do.
Or is it?
No, so this one is you're just charmed until the end of the pirate's next turn.
Ooh,
Okay, cool. It's not bad.
Yeah, no.
which means I'm probably toast.
Yeah, three
that's
guys on you.
possible.
This guy is going to make a grapple check on him. Strength versus his dexterity. Man, I really gotta fucking learn how grapple is. I always forget. Let me just look that up real quick so I make sure I'm not fucking this up. Grapple rules for monsters. Mini monsters, special blah blah blah. Oh, it's just an attack. When they hit with an attack, a creature, grapple a monster, try to escape. To do so, it's a strength check. So he's just gonna attempt to grapple this guy. He just needs to break his AC pretty much, which he does not. So the second guy will attempt to grapple him, which he does. So this guy grabs him, and he's grappled effectively. Grappled. Yeah.
Sick.
No, there's a grapple. Fucking.
There it is.
Look for it, please.
Reddish or something or brown.
Exhausted.
I don't remember, to be honest.
He's gonna take attack on this guard here.
It's pink. This guy's grapple?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. He make 2 attacks. Miss. Wait.
Ooh.
Yeah, because the guards have a high AC.
Sick.
7 and 8 plus his 4 is not gonna make a 16 for the guard's AC. This is the guy that missed the grapple too, so he misses the grapple, turns around, and goes, woo, woo. Just totally avoids it. Mazlum, your turn.
Alright. Is there any way to break him out of the charm?
You wouldn't know that.
Okay.
That's not something you would know.
Okay.
You also wouldn't. I mean, you would have heard him say something, but I mean, you necessarily wouldn't know
You
how
got
to.
bigger fish
Yeah,
to fry in front of you.
yeah. It looks like Hovel is gearing up to make a slice.
He hasn't gotten to me yet, though.
No, but when I say he's gearing up, he might be next in initiative order.
Does that guy only have the dagger?
Who?
The guy next
Yes, that guy is a basic pirate. He's just one of the, probably one of the crew members.
He swabs the poop deck.
Maybe.
Could be.
He's the poop deck
Yeah,
swabber.
he's got a mop in his hand too.
With
That's
the
his other
6-man
weapon.
crew, probably more than one person swabbed it.
What would you like to do,
He's the lead swabber.
Mazlum?
Team lead.
Team lead swab. Poop swab.
Damn, 3, you and the 2 guards, and now you got a single damage on that guy. But grapple. Well, he's grappled at least.
That's crazy.
2.
Still in threatened range, so you're
Yeah.
good. Homie was not standing within 5 feet of you, so he doesn't get to make an attack.
You still love my great.
You see, he slams his drink down, and that's now partially frozen.
2, 3. Which I'm sure he can move to pretty much anywhere in
Oh.
the room.
Yeah, probably except. I mean, yeah, if he dashes, he absolutely can move anywhere in the room. I think it's a 20 by 50
Yeah.
shack.
40 by 50.
Yeah, my bad. It's a 20, yep, 40 by 50.
You're like, yeah, I remember when you were building. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah, fuck it, I'll just do that. All the pieces are already there.
People listening, if you are listening, don't be so serious with your map making. Just throw something together. It's not that bad. It's good enough. Looks good. Unless it's a serious combat, like a big boss. This is
The BBB.
Yeah,
Underwater.
the BBB. The
Big boss battle.
The
big bad bully boss.
The big bad
Big
bully.
bad bully.
So it'd be BBB.
He's Ned's first nemesis.
Ned's first nemesis,
Nemesis,
NFM.
BBB.
Or NFM.
Don't worry, he's going to jail.
And that's the only source of light, right?
And
No, there's like a couple of like torches around.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This room is lit, for sure. Like, you don't need to worry about like not knowing what's going on.
I was hoping maybe I could snuff it.
And well, I guess let's see here.
Did my guard roll really shitty too?
Yeah, I think it was right with you.
I mean, he only charmed you, Kragan. So, and realistically, it's just like these guys are just chill to you. You know what I mean? So he can't necessarily command you to stay outside.
Yeah.
But
Well, he was blocking the door before.
you're right. He was blocking the door. Yeah, good point. So you're really not much you could do in terms of coming in. It's just like really, I'm kind of not doing shit. Mazrin, you got an action and a
I guess
bonus
I could have
action.
grabbed my sword off his back in that case.
I will allow that.
Because he was just standing in,
You know,
in front of you.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah, I don't want to get too.
it's like
far
you're trying to be like,
away.
whoa, why does this guy have my sword?
Might.
thanks.
I don't have anything special, so I'm just gonna whack him over the head since he's in threatened range.
Isn't your? Oh wait, you lost your dragon's breath. Or whatever
Yeah.
it's called.
Otherwise, I would have used it
yeah,
again.
because he
I thought that's what you were lining up.
I
for.
wanted to do that, yes, but
Yeah, unfortunate.
concentration said no.
Mhm.
Your dice sucks too.
Did you get dice?
Your
No,
dice sucks
It's
too.
metal dice, dude. Metal dice.
9
Metal dice
To hit.
suck. You got a 9. Does not hit.
figured as much.
Yeah.
This guy comes over here, and as one of his attack actions, slams the door
Locks it.
and puts the. Actually, his whole action will be to do that.
Put the
What's-
bar in it.
Puts the bar on. That's his whole action. Yeah. Because that's him physically putting his weapons away, picking the board up, and putting it on. So, yeah.
That just helped him a lot, though. I mean, it's 4 on 4.
This guy is grappled. So he had attempted to break the grapple. Strength check. Natural 20. He's not. That was the guard because he. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the guards was natural 20.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not
Oh.
gonna roll for. Yeah, to like hold on to him. Yeah, yeah.
Gotcha. I thought it was a natural 20 to
Break
break
it
it.
out.
I
No,
was
no,
like,
no. No, I have the way my dice are set up because I have them colored. These have always been the said colored again. Fucking flame me. No, these have been the guards. These ones are the guards. Ned, you're up.
Oh, Ned's up.
Yeah.
Would I have heard glass break over there?
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, actually, good point.
Yeah, it's
Good point.
it's about 30 feet
5,
short
10,
to run
15, 20,
towards the
25,
window.
30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Good point.
We're all about to be going in the window.
5,
I forgot about that.
15,
He absolutely
20,
done that
25,
as well.
30,
Damon, you're
35,
up.
40, 45, 50.
okay.
I think the guards have 30 movement. I'm just making sure. Yeah, they're basic guards.
I'm gonna turn around. And then.
You see homie fucking locking out.
Can I. Is there an attack opportunity since he's grappled?
Yeah, it's a disadvantage.
Okay.
He's not.
I mean-
well, actually, I don't think so. I think that's only for restrained. Doesn't fucking say. I'm just gonna give it a disadvantage because his hands are being like held down and shit, right? So.
That's right. Well, yeah, I am gonna move.
Okay. Natural 1.
Sick.
There's nobody around him. None of his companions to physically get.
No, I'm just kidding.
The kid.
He's not slicing that way. Yeah. Just doesn't-
If he was here, maybe, but Damon's over here.
And I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna give him because he's a critical failure to hit one of the other guards. That's just not a critical failure then.
Well, I'm gonna move over to this guy.
Okay.
And
Kick him in the dick.
yep. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast frostbite on him.
Okay.
Constitution saving throw for me.
Yes, sir. Sorry, buddy. 18.
Okay.
Sometimes cantrips aren't what you want to do, man. In a big fight.
You don't need to save anything.
That's right.
It's true. Yeah, that's my turn now.
Sweet.
This guy's go. This guy turn to you.
Make 2 dagger strikes.
He's gonna kick you in the nuts.
Natural 1 again, and then a natural 19. So you're going to take 1 hit here for 6 points of damage. Kragan, you're up. No longer charmed. You hear
Door's
that
closed
latch.
in front of me.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a door. You can still attempt to break it in. You know what I mean? It's a wooden door.
Yeah.
It's up to you. This guy's not actively holding on to it. He just put the board there.
No, he's not strong enough to rip somebody's
Yeah.
finger off.
And
He's
then
not strong
effectively
enough to
just
break
turn
it down.
around.
I'm sure you would have been able to see us come in through this way too.
Yeah. It would just take me a couple turns to get in there.
Yeah, tell me about
I'm
it.
gonna
It would take
I
you
mean,
one.
you can
Take you
always.
1 turn.
To get
5,
to the
10,
window.
15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
That's your action.
In
That's your
inside.
action.
And you're inside.
Without making an action to potentially get inside.
Yeah, but Mazrin's right there and he's about to get smoked.
Yeah, but I'll go before the
Alright,
big
yeah,
guy
I'll
stabs me to
I'll-
death.
I'll run right there, I guess.
I'm not going to make you make an athletics check because that's your kind of your thing.
Yeah.
But give me just roll it for potential damage.
The D
Yeah, the d20. If you get a 1, you're taking some damage here.
boy.
Yeah, you're fine. You rolled a 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. Bonus action? Any bonus actions?
If not, I'm gonna have these guys go. These 2 guards.
No, nothing. No bonus action.
Gonna shiver.
One of them is holding down this guy, but he's still going to make an attack. He's going to kind of like punch him, you know, while he's holding him down. He's not going to be able to like use his spear. Natural 1. Oh, he's flanking because that dude. I moved him.
Uh-huh.
I moved him. A lot of natural 1s. 18 for the second roll, and then the other guy will make an attack at advantage with his spear that he has. Another natural 1, but a 16 on with the advantage. My natural 1s are insane right now. So they both hit. One of the guys, he's not super strong, so he's just modifiers +1, so he's going to take 1 + 1 for the punch damage that this guy does, and then the other one will roll his spear to do some damage. Does another few points of damage. But that's their turn. They're fucking this guy up. The guy in front of you goes, Mazur.
Okay.
Turns towards you. He actually goes. Boss goes, let me at him. Go get that fucking guy. And then you can take an
Yep.
attack of opportunity as this guy runs over to Craig.
Let's try the other dice.
Jesus. He's not doing
I'm
good.
Watch him up. Those are natural 20s. and do more damage.
Yeah, you primed it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that.
Kragan, first strike.
It's like downward 20, huh?
12 to hit.
Nope.
8 + 4 misses.
He's got
Second.
a what? A dagger?
He's got longsword.
Okay.
Yeah, this guy's got when the Hobble goes, he says his name, and then you kind of look over him. He looks like he has a little different wear than the other 2 guards, not sure, or the other 2 pirates in this room. You think he's probably like maybe the quartermaster, first mate, someone a little bit more important than just a basic pirate. Second strike, natural 2.
Jesus.
Hey man, I'm rolling
Dude,
bad. I'm rolling.
the
I'm
whole
rolling bad for
table.
both sides.
Yeah, the whole
no,
table.
No, just you.
That is true. That
I'm
is
playing
true.
both sides, so you cannot count me. It's now very even.
Fuck.
Mazur, you're up. What would you like to do?
All right, since nobody's in my threatened range,
Nice.
I take it. I'll take a action or bonus action to give the sword to Kragan.
I
You
already
already
grabbed
took
it.
it.
I already grabbed
He
it.
grabbed it off your back.
When I was
When
charmed.
you were standing.
When you were
standing.
charmed. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so I was still
on that
standing
sword?
like in the doorway.
And it's not like
close enough to the
it's
door.
not like a charm. It's not what. No, what I'm
It's
trying
not
to say.
charm person.
No, well, it is charm person, but it's not.
Dominate person.
Thank you. It's not dominate, where he's like,
Okay.
hey, take this.
So he's
command.
still kind of.
He would just.
Ugh.
He just doesn't attack his allies. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
But it's not like he's stupid and doesn't know the situation that's happening right now. He's, Kragan would have known that a fight is about to break out, and I want my sword.
okay,
You
well,
just fucking dragon breath some bitches, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can even say he did that as you before he even got charmed. You know
I would
what
have thought it would have been like right as he like dropped disguise. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, well.
Okay. It's mine now.
Okay.
Once you started stepping
Come here,
in.
girl.
So we can say that happened even before charm.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gonna run over here. And then fireball.
Doesn't have that spell.
I know.
Oh, there's only 7, 8 people in that.
You could gas it by the booze and get him just only.
Ooh, meteor storm.
I'll fucking attempt chromatic orb.
You got this.
Yeah, you got it.
I've landed
roll.
one.
What's your modifier?
5.
You got it.
You
This
gotta
is happening
manifest.
right now.
You gotta manifest it.
This is gonna be your first natural timing.
8.
12.
Is that
Wherever the line is.
well, it's got a dot. So
The
the
dot's
dot
at
yeah,
the bottom.
at the bottom?
Yeah,
Okay,
the
so
dot's
it's
the
a
bottom of it.
9.
Oh,
14.
exactly hits. I
Oh,
was like, oh, it's a
Even
9
against that guy?
6. Yeah. He
Okay.
only has leather armors on.
Alright,
The guards have
so-
16 because they have higher level armor, but those are your guards. They have a 16. These guys are pirates, and well, the pirate first mate seems to have a higher AC, but the pirate captain has a 14 AC
So
because
let's
he's
see.
a little bit hard. He's a little bit more hardy.
A 2, a 4, and a 6.
HP on him.
10 or no,
12.
12.
2, 4, 6. Who do we
Still
appreciate?
great damage.
I think it's only the second chromatic orb out of like the 8 that I've shot that I've actually
I
hit.
told you
There's
you had that.
it's funny
Don't
about
worry, you'll miss a lot more.
Go back.
I know.
You'll
guiding
hit a lot
bolt.
more.
I know.
It's funny because it's called guiding bolt, but it always misses.
Yes.
I didn't even take it.
I hated using that thing in Baldur's Gate because it was like, because isn't it a resist or something stupid with that thing?
No, it's a hit. You have to roll the hit.
Okay, but it never ever hit.
And then you don't. And then you'd always be like, all right, fuck it. Let me try to level 3 or level 4.
Okay.
Actually, make it worth my while.
Oh, I forgot I have that.
Yes.
Yeah, Calvin always tried to use it and it always missed, and I always felt bad for him.
He takes a hand crossbow shot at you
Okay,
because he can't. I
I
counted
thought
out.
he was pulling out that
he's
gat.
just shy
He
because
used
of
his gat.
hand
you punk
crossbow.
ass
it's because of the
bitch.
35,
Yeah,
the little
that
extra
gap.
movement.
Exactly.
Huh?
Fuck
And
yeah.
MF gat. That motherfucking gat.
I have
9 to hit. All right, roll a 5.
yeah. I was gonna say I have a 14 right now. I think.
Oh yeah. Go back to you. That motherfucking.
Sensing that you're probably a threat, and he can't make it to Mazrim.
And then 45.
They don't call him rocks, they
Because
call
he
him
used his
Maz.
hand. Because he used his hand crossbow, he can't use this slash at a two-handed. As he's running over, he hand crossbows and then attempts to slash you with his longsword. This one will hit.
Natural.
No, no
17.
natural 18.
Oh, even better.
No, his shit hurts though, because he's the guy. You take 11 points of damage. I rolled pretty high on the 8.
He should have decent damage though. You might be able to.
You did what? 12?
25, 30.
Does he have a hand crossbow?
Does not. He's within 5 feet of this guy.
Oh yeah.
You're lucky you have a halfling trait where you can just go through stasis, otherwise you wouldn't be able to get in this window. Spear on first mate. Misses.
The halflings
You're up, Ned.
are this shit.
You're up.
Alright, well I'm gonna go ahead and spin my 25 feet.
Oh, god
Oh look, I'm not at the window.
Nope.
Ha!
You can see
I'll go ahead and
these people.
I can see those people?
Yeah, it's a fucking broken window. It's a window. That's what they're for, to look in and out of.
Well, I just-
Yeah, but he's also really short.
yeah, that's how I didn't think I could see through it.
That's right, because all campaign he's been describing he's doing this.
Yeah.
So he's still looking up and still seeing shit.
Okay, well cool. I'm gonna
You can
cast
see it at an angle.
I'm gonna cast Moonbeam right here in
Oh.
between those guys.
I
Yeah.
thought about,
Oh,
I thought
nice.
Yeah.
thought about that.
Level 3, nice.
Within 5 feet, they each gonna take some damage here, regardless.
Yeah.
What do I need to do?
I don't know if it's on their turn or my turn.
We'll read the spell.
I am.
That's a good
Okay,
spell.
when it appears to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, let me change. Captain, first mate. Black one's captain, first mate's white. Captain, roll Constitution.
Yes, sir.
Four-
It's not-
14
Yeah,
for the
he
captain.
saves.
And then the first mate probably also gonna save. 13.
Yeah, they both save.
Half
and
damage
it-
though.
So they would normally take 14. They only take 7.
Still really
That's
good damage roll.
I love that spell. It's like one of my favorite spells.
And then on my turn, I can move it. And do more damage.
If you
Well,
concentration.
they also, if they're just standing in
Damon.
it, the next time it'll
What
do
would
damage.
you
too.
like to do?
Okay. You can take an attack of opportunity from me.
From the guy with the crossbow.
Right.
And the,
Sorry.
You're gonna take 2.
Oh, he's in?
He's in your threat range. That's a 5-foot space, yeah.
Okay.
If you
then-
count the squares,
He
yes.
is
You're
also
I got you. I got you.
threatened on me though.
Okay. Well,
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You know,
just
he-
give me a.
he-
I'll just do the one.
You can take an attack
As,
opportunity as
I'm
you
gonna
just
go,
shift. Yeah.
I'm gonna go here, and then
It's gonna hit.
that's fine. 5, 10, 15.
Oh, sorry, I
Okay.
You
And
will
then
take. You'll take 5 points of damage.
Cool.
Roll pretty low on that one.
So I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave from me.
Okay.
So it's 15 feet. So it would be 5,
You-
10.
You can get these 2.
Cool. That's what I and this guy too. Yeah.
Yeah,
This
that's what
is-
he said.
Oh,
These two.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot
I-
cube.
Okay.
Yeah. You won't be able to get all 3.
yeah, you can get these
That
two
would be
guys.
20 feet.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just do those two then.
Does it move
Con
people?
save again.
I
Yeah.
believe so.
Okay. First mate is the white one, and
God.
then the guy in front of you is the black one. Natural 1 for the first mate.
Cool.
Nice.
But it doesn't get blown in your face, though.
Yep.
Does it move them?
He's coming this way.
Thunder
That's what I mean. He's going to get blown right into Kragen's face.
Yeah, how's he gonna get blown towards you?
It's
Away
away
from
from
said towards you. He's like, that's not gonna work. Not how that works. And then the next guy, 12 for the next guy.
Now miss as well.
You mean
All right,
fail?
cool. So we're all fucking deaf.
Natural
Giant
1
thunderclap
and
in a fucking
12.
enclosed space.
Yeah, you guys are. I'm not.
It's true. You're
So,
fine.
yeah, he's not going to get blasted because he physically can't go
Yeah.
that way. But, what, it's 10 feet?
Yeah.
He's going to go over here then.
Oh my
Does
Does
he
roll
fall prone?
damage for those 2.
No, it
Does
doesn't
it-
say that in the spell. Just moves him 10
Just
feet.
move him 10 feet.
Puts his feet in the ground. Superhero slides backwards.
Can I throw a D8?
You don't want his dice, dude.
I'll take it. I'll take it. We'll see.
I don't know. You've been using other people's dice and you've been rolling
You
crap
rolled a
anyway.
4.
It's average.
15 points of damage.
Nice.
To both of them.
First mate's looking pretty rough.
Oh, good then.
His turn now.
I did something, guys.
He is going to,
Not bad.
while he gets blasted that way, he then just is going to take a swing on this guard here that's right next to him.
Oh, and he's going to take a dagger strike on this guard, and then he's also going to attempt to charm Kragen again. I need you to make another wisdom saving throw as he attempts
You're
that
pretty
charm.
good at wisdom, aren't you?
Natural 20 on the guard.
Oh.
Natural 1.
You're charmed again. This guard gets hurt really bad.
Fuck.
Really fucking bad. The guard almost falls over. Like, that almost one-shot the guard. It was a natural 20. Kragen, it's your turn, dude.
Oh, it's still your turn. Who's next?
He can move if he wants.
No, we
I would
can't.
Go get a
love-
drink.
I would love to take 3 opportunities.
Go get a drink, bro.
Is it, you do?
No.
The guards.
I am going to second wind.
Yeah, you could do that.
Feedback.
Yeah, you can do that. You pretty much just can't. The charm pretty much means you just can't attack these guys.
Yeah, they're viewed as friends.
Yeah.
Ooh, fuck yeah, dude. That was a great roll.
1.
Yeah.
Dude.
Dude, he healed up so much.
This game wants me to kill you with someone this time around in this session.
We've had too many close calls.
That's why I'm
The guards, not natural 20, advantage because they're flanking this guy and he's been grappled this whole time. Oh shit, I don't think I took a turn for him last time.
Who?
Give
For
him
that,
2.
for that
My
pirate.
guard?
the pirate would have attempted to break out. I forgot to do that. I immediately,
yeah.
so I'm gonna before I do that, I'm gonna see if this guard can break out. Does not. 2 versus a 10.
Fuck yeah.
Advantage for punch. The guy that's holding on to this, advantage, natural 20, so it's going to be
2 points of damage.
well,
4
no,
points.
4 points of damage. Well, you don't add the modifier, so it's
So 3.
Yeah, 3. You don't double the modifier. And then the other guy will take spear attack. I think it just hits. Let me check the bonus on the spear. Just hits with a 16. I rolled. Guess what I rolled on the other one? Natural 1. You guessed it.
I was gonna say that.
Takes another 5 points of
Still gonna
damage.
get there.
Oh my god, that guy's getting really pissed off. First mate, this guy's looking rough. It's his turn, so if he ends his turn here, he takes damage, correct? Because you
Yeah.
moving.
Correct.
This guy?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. If he stays in it, he'll get hurt. But if he leaves, I don't know if they leave.
You
Okay.
gave him damage already, right?
Yeah. At the
Yeah,
start
as long as he doesn't.
he's going to make
Yeah.
so that way he doesn't.
You can only take the damage once per turn.
Yeah. Okay, this guy's toast. This guy dies. He takes an
Man.
attack on this guy. And then because he knows that you're charmed, he doesn't want to do anything. And he's just going to do this. And then make his second attack on you.
Cool.
No attack of opportunity, sorry, buddy.
Yep.
Cocked.
It does. A creature also makes a save when the spell's aura moves into its space or when it enters the spell's aura or ends its turn.
Yeah, so it's not ending its turn there.
Okay.
Damon, I believe this is going to hit you, but I'm just going to double check. 13.
That's it.
Actually, if the target is a creature, the first mate can choose to deal no damage with the attack to disarm the target. You are disarmed. So whatever weapon you were holding at this moment,
Okay.
you're effectively are
On
not.
the ground.
You're not holding it anymore. I don't know if there's.
It's
a
okay.
yeah.
I don't think there is.
Oh, that guy's looking really, really hurt, by the way, because the thunder wave and the moonbeam really fucked him up. Mazur, you're up.
no.
This guy is looking really, really bad. This guy seems like the guards are doing their job over here, which is really cool. And then this guy actually, the leader has actually taken a fair amount of damage because of the moonbeam and the chromatic orb. But just so that way, because you're assessing the whole battlefield now, because you're in the back, the first mate looks the most fucked up.
So I don't take any damage. I just don't have my staff in my hand.
Correct.
I'm gonna go over
That's
here.
one of the options on the longsword ability that they can disarm somebody instead of doing damage. He would have thought he was doing something to like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking
I'm
fuck
gonna
this guy up
do magic missile.
Yes.
now. Okay,
My fucking favorite spell in the game, dude.
So
you can
that's
pick the targets. You could do like 1 on each, all 3 on 1.
2 and 1.
I'm gonna
2 and
do 2 on the first mate and 1 on this guy.
Okay, yeah. D4 plus 1, D4 plus 1, D4 plus 1.
You should switch it. Well, it's yours.
Should I? Here, I'll just
So
do
just
this.
roll the first mate first. So 2d4 plus 2.
So 5 and 3 for 8.
Yeah, he fucking collapses. He gets blown back from the magic missiles, dies.
Come on.
And 2.
Oh, mother.
So damage.
Damage is damage, though.
Yep.
End your turn.
You rolled a 4 now.
Yeah, I'm good.
He leaves the moonbeam because he's not stupid, and it's 30 feet to right there.
Nice.
Um,
He needs a 14 currently.
because you hurt him, he's not happy with you.
Yes. Especially with the magic missile to the ass.
And he, this one, he does not use his hand crossbow. He grips his his longsword twice and is going to do two strikes on you, or attempts to do 2 strikes on you. First one, natural 20.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Second one is a 4.
Okay. So
Let's.
we'll see how much damage he does.
Well, he might, because I described 2 hits. This could potentially put you down.
Oh, yeah.
And the second strike would be 2 automatic death saves or death failures, right?
I got a little
So
something
we'll
like
see
these,
here. 3 times 2, 6
Okay.
plus. You only take 11 points of damage.
Ooh.
Okay, still up. And then the second one was a 4 plus 5 for 9 to hit.
I have 14 right
so he
now,
misses.
so we're good.
So if you would have went down on that, I would have rolled with advantage, and then that would have been really bad. But he cuts into you, no doubt. Oh, this
Yeah.
guard needs to die. He's dead. Pirate captain just went. Pirate's turn.
This guy's go is gonna come over here and attempt to.
Get the guy.
That guy's
Yeah,
dead.
he's-
Am I still charmed?
Oh,
it was this guy that cast it, wasn't it?
It was that guy. That's the first mate. He doesn't have that ability. Yeah, good call.
I didn't remember. Which
I'm not going to give this guy advantage because he's being grappled, so there's not really a flank there. I mean, 50-50, but I'm not going to... That one, I just don't see it kind of being... Well, he is focused on the other guy, so I will give him advantage now that I think about it.
it's a. Yeah.
He only has daggers. 2 dagger strikes, both with advantage. First one's going to hit, no natural 20. Second one is also going to hit, also no natural 20, but
So
2d4 damage. No, because he's not the one grabbing him. He's just the one doing... That one's doing the spear. That one's the one holding him.
That makes sense.
But if I roll really high on this, because these guards don't have a lot of health, he could die here. Didn't roll really high. He's barely standing. Barely standing, if that says anything. Double digits. Ned, you're up.
Okay. Can I make it through the window now? I can't see
You need to make an athletics check.
For sure. You need. You're like the only one that matters. This roll here because
At least
of
you're
how
not
short
charmed
you are.
anymore.
Yeah. He comes stab that dude in the back.
15.
Enough of
you're
this shit.
the only one. Yeah, and everybody else rolled a low number for damage, but you don't. You physically might not have been able to make it in the window. Yes.
Adrenaline.
5, 10, right here. That puts you at 10.
Okay. And then as I come through the window.
When he sees you come through the window, the captain goes, "Enough! Kill that fucking kid!"
Oh yeah.
Dang it.
You hear him say that.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna use one of my.
You can kind of assess the scene a little bit better too. Mazlum looks really, really hurt. And then Damon looks like he's taking a little bit of damage, and Kragan looks like he's just kind of staring off into space. Just kind of like.
Oh,
hanging
that
out.
guy's turn ended, so I'm not charmed anymore.
You're right, because it's his turn.
You see him
roll-
sham a little
No,
bit.
no, no. His turn has not ended. His turn is right before yours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Didn't he just go to?
Yeah, he just
attack
stabbed
He
that
just
guy in the
attacked
back.
Didn't he just hack this guard?
Oh shit! I used the wrong mini. He was supposed to be him.
Oh, the guy that's grappled.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
so-
makes sense.
So, realistically, I'm just gonna
So-
give this guy a little bit of health because I rolled with advantage here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give this guard back a little bit of health, so that way it's just roll again.
Because it's
Roll 2 separate times. One's gonna hit, one's gonna miss. So yeah, I'm gonna give him back 1d4 points of damage to get him back up because that was my bad. You're absolutely right. I used the wrong mini.
so that guy has two twin daggers as well.
Yes.
So you have 2 twin dagger bastards.
That good spot. That was my fault. Ned.
Okay. When I come through the window.
You got that.
And then this guy looks like he's been taking some damage. I'm sorry but I just wanted to set the scene up for you.
Yeah. As I come through the window, I'm gonna use one of my new class features, one of my channel divinities.
Okay.
Twilight Sanctuary. So as I come through the window, I say, "Helm be with us. Give me your light." And 30 feet around me, dim light shows up, and then is it on their turns? Whenever a creature ends its turn in the sphere, you're gonna get 1d6 plus 3 temporary hit points.
So pretty much everybody's in that Bud Mounds room,
Is that just the people that you choose?
and unless
No.
you want to move,
Because I was gonna say, are you getting
Yeah.
You have
help?
you have 15 more feet.
15 more feet.
Mm-hmm.
Just go behind him, or
That guy will take an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
He absolutely
I'm
will.
full health. I fucking spent the whole combat running around the fucking
I
building.
want to get hit.
Cocked again. Get this dice out of here. Let me check his 18 to hit.
Yep.
It's only a dagger. It's nothing crazy.
In what?
You take
30 foot?
you take 6 points of damage.
yeah, 30 feet. Now, is it only friendly creatures or is it all creatures?
It's only friendly creatures.
Okay.
Not gonna
All
kill-
creatures.
not gonna
Oh,
kill-
if it was all creatures.
Not gonna kill him.
Damon, do you have a bonus action?
Oh, and it also ends charmed or frightened effects.
Okay. He's gonna be uncharmed here in
2 seconds.
2 turns. Damon, you're up.
Okay. That changes.
That's
my
cool
order
though
of
for the
my-
future.
Okay. I'm gonna do an ice knife on the guy who's grappled.
And kill everybody in the area?
No.
Ice knife
Oh,
explodes.
you're
Talked
right.
about
You're right.
this.
My bad.
You fucking nuke the kid with it.
We go
You're
over this
right.
every time.
Okay.
Oh, is it your turn?
It is.
You get 1d6 temporary hit points.
Plus 3, so you get 8
At the
temporary
start or at
points.
the end?
You wait, plus 6
It's
or
plus
1d6?
1d6 plus 3.
Oh, so you rolled a 5?
Yeah, I rolled
Nice.
a 5.
Damn, I was like, how the fuck are you getting 8? I thought it was just 1d6.
Oh,
Damn,
yeah,
that's
sorry,
that's pretty cool. That's a
1d6
nice
plus 3.
feature.
Yeah.
How long does it last?
A minute.
So
It's a combat.
1 round?
When you
Or-
end your turn
One,
in this
10 rounds.
you
Every
get the
round
temp
is
when you
6
end your
seconds.
turn.
Okay.
It's a combat buff.
Okay.
You don't use that outside of combat.
No. I
It's specifically
meant more
combat.
like how long does that translate to turns?
It's very, very rare that combat goes 10 rounds. The only combat that has gone 10 rounds was that first one where I almost TBK'd you off.
Yeah.
It went exactly 10 rounds.
I'm gonna go here.
That's because there was 12 fucking guys and they were running into you. You know, they were running from outside the fucking place and everything.
I'm gonna just hit him with my staff.
You don't have any other attack spells?
I mean,
Your staff
I
is
do,
on the
but-
ground.
Yeah.
would it be action to pick it up?
Because it would make it stupid to disarm. I'm gonna say in that instance he like, I'm gonna say what he did is he like tossed it over this way. This is where your staff's at. He like
Okay.
and like threw it off you. You know what I mean?
Alright.
So it went like 15 feet over to the way.
Okay. I feel
Do you
that.
need that to cast?
No.
But other than that, it would be just pick it up because I think it is really silly to.
Use your action.
That's your whole fuck to pick up a fucking weapon. But
Yeah.
because there's a specific thing in his ability where he can disarm people, I'm gonna say he at least can throw it 15 to 30 feet away, 15 to 20 feet or whatever, you know. So
Okay, that's fine. Then yeah, Yeah, everything else is pretty.
AOE.
I mean, you don't necessarily need to go
Area of effect.
Oh yeah.
You don't necessarily need to go over there.
now, but what do you want to do?
Oh, I mean,
It's up to you. If you want to go punch him in the face, you're more than welcome to. You
I'm
did hear the
gonna-
command that the boss said.
Yeah, I think I'll stay there.
Are you trying to trip him, put him on the ground?
I'm gonna do Ray of Frost.
We'll also say because you're at the end of combat, and anybody within 30 feet of you gets that. Go ahead and roll it for the kid too,
Heck yeah.
just in case.
8.
So I'm gonna do Ray
It's
of
a
Frost
kid,
on
so
it.
he has no health, but that could.
It's temporary. Hit
I know, but that's what I'm saying. He has no health originally.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
So
Probably
that
5 or
8
6.
temporary health could potentially save his life, but because there was a command given, you know. So yeah.
No, I love it.
Yeah, so Ray of Frost.
I don't. Yeah, go ahead.
And I don't have a place in combat for him, so I figure
You're at the bottom. We go back to the top of combat. It'll activate for him at the top of combat.
Kind of like
like a
layer action.
layer action, exactly.
11.
On whom? That doesn't matter. It's not
Yeah,
gonna hit.
I didn't think so.
What are you fucking out?
this guy. He's just gonna stand next to you and take 2 dagger strikes on you.
Oh, you're fucking good. What are you talking about?
He has not done anything all combat except charmed his ass.
No. He's a
Could I have used my action to move over to my
They both miss.
Yes, absolutely.
or my movement?
They
I'm
might
sorry.
both miss. I don't know what his AC is, so that's why I gotta do the check. 16?
Yeah.
They both miss. I rolled under 10 for both of those. Easy dagger. Kragan, what would you like to do?
Stop charming me, motherfucker.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm gonna try and cut this little dude in front of me down. Natural 18.
Mm-hmm.
Can I put a charge in it too?
Yeah, absolutely.
An arcane.
Yeah, try to say that. I mean, I guess you can call that out whenever you want. I really don't care. Because you're not going to use that before you hit. You know what I mean? Before you
Yeah.
swing. So it's kind of like
So
a
12
soft divine smite.
12 slashing and 5 arcane.
He's cooked. He took some damage already. That guy's cooked.
Fucking little bitch.
Thank you.
And then I think it's 30 feet to right here.
Oh.
If you walk through the moon,
Yeah, I was
you
gonna
take
say you'll get
damage.
in trouble.
Oh, okay.
5.
I'm right here.
You get 5 temporary hit
Is
points.
this in the moonbeam?
No.
No.
So can I just
15, 20, 25, 30.
Fuck. That's fine. I'll throw my dagger. I guess I can't do that. unless I
You already
action
attacked, dude.
surge.
You're not level 5 yet.
Well, I would have if I could have got all the way up to him. I would have action surge, but I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not
I
using
forgot
that to-
you have
to
that
throw my
ability.
dagger, so I'll stay there.
This guy, they're both gonna take their actions to like effectively move him,
Drag him away.
drag him away.
Fuck yeah.
Exactly.
Throw him in the moonbeam! They can't do that. That's too far.
I can.
It's like half their movement to even get to like, or most of their movement.
Would
to
you
even get
would you
there.
say they're both on like in front of him, pushing him back?
And that's why I'm not making a roll for this because there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
And then this guy's already been grappled the whole time.
Yeah.
So it's more of just
That's
shit. I
what
missed this
grapple
fucking
too.
turn again.
Oh, he could have got out.
Yeah, exactly. I keep missing his turn because it's guard and then you, or him, then you. So that's his. He gets out.
So pull him back.
Yep, exactly. But that's his action. That's an action
Yeah,
to
it's
break
his
free.
whole-
That's
yeah,
his
it's his whole
thing.
turn.
Exactly. As he's just been struggling with these 2 people this whole time.
Yeah, but at least now the guard could possibly kill
I'm
him.
not
with-
doing good
pull
this
out his
combat. I
weapon.
keep forgetting shit, man.
Never mind.
I keep forgetting him is the thing. I guess just that specific guy or moving the wrong people. Not doing good this combat. That was. Now it's the guard's turn. Now I will make rolls to see if they can shove this guy effectively. It's gonna hit.
So you can shove this guy 10 feet, I think is what the shove is. And then this guy,
I'm just gonna walk up and shove him again, 10 feet.
exactly.
Into the moonbeam.
5, 10 would be just out of the moonbeam.
But he'll push him closer to it. Misses.
Should have just stabbed him.
Bazzer.
I don't have many things I can do, so I'm just going to use my last slot and magic missile him to the face.
Sure. Now minus 2 of those.
Just all 3 of them on his face. Well, chest, whatever.
His dick. Yeah, it's cool.
So 3, 5.
Yeah, I bet you my head's been cut off in the string this whole time. Let's find out. Yep.
7.
7 points of damage.
Whole head or just like?
Oh, yeah, like right here up. Like you barely see my beard. 7 points, you said?
Yeah. Roll shit.
He's gonna slash at you. First strike. I think he's gonna miss because you have what? 14.
14 right now.
14 misses. And then for his second strike, he's going to do this at disadvantage because you're within his threatened range. He's going to take a crossbow shot at the kid.
Thank God.
Let me pull up his stat block.
Yeah.
Yeah, hand crossbow.
Does the kid get partial cover because there's a guy standing right in front of him, line of sight? Is it this guy that's shooting him, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give him partial cover.
Yes! There's that disadvantage too because Mazrim's in his threatened range, so and this is a ranged attack.
So disadvantage 3/4.
It's a kid. He doesn't have a high armor class.
Yeah,
bro.
no.
He's got that
Just
8.
giving him a
You've
plus
got
2.
8, 10.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got 8 temp,
8
which will
temp
block
as well.
it, so.
Ooh. Imagine you were just inside 30 feet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, how
Luckily
much
he
was that?
missed.
8.
You only got 5.
12's gonna hit the kid, dude.
It's temporary HP, not real HP.
12's gonna hit the kid because the
There
kid
you go.
doesn't have armor.
Mhm.
That was with his plus 2.
Uh-huh.
Just so you know.
He has at least 8 extra health.
Takes 6 points of damage.
Oh, we're good. It's those 2
You
temporary.
watch as he slashes at you with the long sword, and then you kind of sidestep it, and then you see him pull up a crossbow. What do you do to kind of intercept the attempt to intercept the crossbow?
I should have my staff in hand. Maybe flip my staff up to try and knock the crossbow.
Yeah, maybe even one of the like the magic missiles come out of the staff and then just kind of like
Okay.
hit him in the staff. You know what I mean? As you pull that up, and they and he shoots the bow. But you watch as it's going towards the target, it's slowed down significantly from this darkness sphere that's around, and it barely pierces the kid and then just drops to him as this darkness just slowed it down entirely to negate the damage effectively.
No big deal.
No big deal.
That guy's dead.
It's too
Too
temporary.
I just had to wait for my sunglasses to come
He's
in.
going
and I become a
to
fucking idiot.
attempt to charm this guy.
Oh wait, wisdom saving throw.
That's a different.
I'm gonna use
That's
the
a
same
different
dice.
man.
So there was 2 motherfuckers that could charm in this room? God damn.
Oh, do I need to roll?
Fails? No.
This guy's charmed. He comes over here and is gonna take an attack on the kid. The dagger.
Natural one?
Oh fuck! I just rolled damage. You're right. I gotta roll to hit first. I'll keep the same damage roll if it works because I rolled a 1. Misses.
Oh fuck
Nice.
yes.
Rolled 5.
Give me fuel, give me fire. That's what I miss.
Kid's nimble, dodges out of the way. Surprisingly.
It's nimbly,
Is he tied up?
He like wiggles. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like wiggles out of the way.
Hell yeah, kid.
Suck the stomach in just enough.
It's a good thing you said that because I seriously did not even realize. I'm telling you, I'm fucking up this combat. I guess I'm not on it tonight, so fucking this combat up. Could have been a lot cooler. Ned, you're up.
My turn, okay.
Oh.
Well, I better do something about that guy attacking the kid here.
Oh,
I can't move my.
okay. Hold on.
I think moving my move.
Before you do that, I tried to remember this earlier. The captain has an ability. As a reaction, he can have his guys re-roll. Shape up scurvy dog is what it's called. It's gonna
It's
have
a reroll.
re-roll.
Shape up, scurvy dog. Natural what?
3.
Oh,
I rolled even lower.
He shaped down.
My God. He gave him scurvy.
Does this guy?
He can only do that twice per combat, which is why I have not used
Yeah.
it yet.
Does
so.
this guy look damaged at all?
He's taken some damage from because the guards have been
Fighting
punching him and stabbing him with their spears.
All right. If I move my moonbeam over here, it's definitely gonna hit one of these guards.
yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, is it a 5-foot moving or 10 feet?
It's a 5 foot.
Well, you could put it directly on him, technically.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think it hits everything in
It's Bowler's Gate, but I guess
it's a
Yeah,
five
you gotta see if it's the
5 foot
same.
cylinder.
It's
Okay,
one
so-
square.
And
It's one
40
square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A silvery
Baldur's
beam
Gate
of pale
makes it
light
slightly
shines
larger.
down in a 5
Because
foot
of the way
radius.
it works, you can in Baldur's Gate where you can have like point fractions
Yeah.
of a movement. We just use squares, so he can put it exactly on him where it's not gonna.
All right. Well, then that's what I do.
Cool. Constitution save rate.
Yes, sir.
He's gonna succeed.
More than 12.
Yes, I rolled a natural 13. They don't have any minuses.
So half.
Well, it's still half a 2d10.
They do have minuses, but to intelligence. That's it. It's not an intelligence save. So, but even if it was,
4 points of radiant damage. Good sir. And then I'll use my.
he still looks like he's gearing up to kill the kid, even in this beam.
I'll use my movement to just get up in here too.
Damon,
is
you're
that
up.
enough? Is that too much that I have?
No, you're good.
5, 10, 15, 20. Ooh, just barely.
Yeah, you're good.
Damon, you're up. And then Craven, you're on Dick.
Okay.
Oh,
How are
there.
you looking?
me.
Remember, temp HP
close
doesn't
to death,
stack.
but I
Oh,
got
you
the
can
bonus
roll it
HP,
again for the
but
kid. It's the top of combat.
Next turn, if he attacks me, I'm toast.
4 plus 3, 7.
7 points.
But
for
I
the
could
kid.
I could possibly kill him next turn too. But
Damon, did you take damage?
Temporary hit points regenerated for the kid. Dude, that one ability probably saved that kid's life right now.
Yep.
I don't want to get too.
Yep.
You know, it's possible that he could still die, but that's fucking gnarly.
Do you want? Do you want me to redo it? Or I guess I rolled it, so you have to
8
take
was
it.
pretty good, but whatever it is.
Well, it's 3 now.
Okay.
Or it's 4. Excuse me, because
You get 4. He rolled for the kid. Kid's at 7. So I'm sure you'd rather have it that way around.
Yeah, totally. I'm gonna turn.
Because are you within 30 feet of me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just barely.
I'm no longer in the range though. I don't think.
You're just in. Yeah, you're in it. You're in it. You're at 25 feet.
Okay. The diagonals make it look go a
Yeah.
little further.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh shit! The guards also get it too. So if, I don't know if you want to roll for the guards. You haven't really taken any damage, but still. You
Eight for one.
Okay.
8 for the other one.
No, there's only 2 guards.
Yeah, the other
The
one
other
died.
one's fucking cooked.
Yeah.
And
He
that
did.
Oh, I didn't realize.
and that was the one that went with you. So it's not the captain of the guard. One of the captains is with him.
Damn, my guy died.
He did.
Well, good thing he walked in first then.
Oh, I know. What do you want to do, Damon?
I'm gonna come this way, 5, 10, 15, and I'm gonna get like here, and I'm gonna touch it.
Knock over the keg. That's fine.
Drink the cake.
I would have knocked it off. I'm just kidding. But I'm gonna cast.
You have a keg on you, Mazarin.
Cure wounds on Mazarin.
Don't fucking sell your crypto, Cody, if you're watching this. You send me a text. I'm getting nervous. Stop, dude. Just let it sit in there.
Coddle, bro.
He's getting FUD, dude. It's because of the tariffs and everything. Markets, every market is just taking a hit right now.
You get 7 points of healing.
Just set it and forget it, baby.
Oh yeah.
That's your action. Bonus action.
Bonus action. Blow raspberry.
Craig, you're up. What would you like to do, sir?
I'm gonna run up and hit this dude. Try and just stab through the back. How rough is he looking?
So actually take some damage.
You get a.
There's the chromatic. There's
I
the
get
chromatic.
advantage because he's threatened, right? Flanked.
I would say no, unless you kind of go over here, because he's the one that actually hit him. He's paying attention to him.
That's fine.
Yeah.
They just shift 5 feet to the left. Yeah, now you get an advantage.
Natural 19.
Yeah, that's
Sick.
12 damage.
exactly lethal.
Nice.
Fuck yes.
Thank you.
Mazarin, it's your turn.
Alright.
Hold on. 25. I'm gonna action surge.
Oh no, not yet.
move to
The
this
guard,
guy.
the guards get to go before.
Okay,
you.
yeah.
I have just enough to get to that dude. And
Enough
I'm gonna,
movement. He's an action.
Action
Action.
surge.
Yeah, he's gonna push him. Now he can't.
I'm gonna attack that guy too.
Sure.
Is he in flanking?
Yeah, he's in flanking.
11.
Misses.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice.
This guy is going to attempt to grapple him again because he does not want him to
Stab
the kid.
Well, don't grapple him. He's gonna take damage.
He does not. Wait, hold on. He might have just broke his AC.
Hell.
I gave him advantage because flanking. Nope, just misses. 15.
Oh, do you want to roll that? 10.
Next guy is also going to grapple. He does not have advantage because he's the kid is on the other side of him instead of Matt. So misses. Does not get it.
Good thing they both missed because they would have taken damage in the moonbeam.
Yeah, maybe.
If they grappled him, yeah.
Oh, well, they still were struck.
So then they each take 8 points of damage. That's what I rolled.
They each had 8 temporary hit points,
Oh man.
so they take no damage. Now they have no more temporary hit points.
Sheesh.
He also took a strike on him. He takes 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
You just barely get in within the moonbeam, right?
Yeah, you just slice him through it.
That happens at the end of my turn?
If you
You enter it for the
Or
first
no,
time.
when I get
The
the
10
health,
HP.
the 10
Start
HP
of
at
your
the
turn.
end, right?
Start your
yeah,
turn.
start of your turn.
Start.
Or when a creature enters it.
No, he's talking about for the 10
10
HP.
Yeah.
Start.
Is it the start or the end?
So if they start their turn within the thing, they get 10 HP.
So
just remove
you
the first
basically-
moment. Whenever a creature, including you, ends its turn in the sphere.
So you take.
So you take 8 points and then you get
So
the
I
6.
had 5. I take 8.
This pirate is in a predicament. He's surrounded.
So at the end of your
That's why it
turn,
mattered.
at the end of their turn, just
And
remind
his
me.
boss is
I need my
dead.
temporary. I don't know what.
But he also knows
Because I
that
probably won't
he is
remember
dead.
all the time.
There's no bargaining
Yeah.
to get out of this.
This is a straight.
Yeah,
kill
his
situation.
boss just died, so.
This is a straight kill situation.
Who's gonna pull out a
Can I
fireball?
say something really quick?
Drop it.
Yeah.
Killing a kid now doesn't get you anywhere.
Give me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Oh, for sure. For sure, disadvantage.
He's fucking burning up right
Yeah,
now.
he's in the moonbeam
I'm
too.
surprised he's just like.
One?
That's
No, one of them is a natural 20.
Oh man. I would've missed.
Persuasion.
Yeah.
6.
11.
That's not bad.
He's a pirate though. They have charisma.
Oh yeah.
It's not terrific.
Can
thing
I use
is,
can I use a tactical mind to boost it with a D10?
Ooh, that's
What
how.
was you? What'd you get before you rolled a d10? What was it? 12.
11.
Yeah. See what he gets.
Come on, 10.
6.
So
So 17.
17.
That's not bad,
It's not bad.
but not
Good roll.
enough.
Be like Baldur's Gate, where you end combat and it's like because the moonbeam does its damage.
Exactly.
You hear him say quickly, and you hear this, and the guards hear this. You hear banging on the wall. You hear, I'm just gonna fucking leave then. You can say something as a free action because you're standing there, and the guards can say something, or the guards will. I'm not gonna tell you what they're gonna say, you know, until something happens. But you can also respond to him. Free action, like one sentence. You
I'm
know.
not gonna say shit.
You just-
This guy's back.
Inside.
We should let him go to save the kid.
How would you say?
So we should let him go to save the kid.
Well, this guy is probably
No, you
toast.
guys don't get to talk.
Yeah.
This is more of like he was
I
like I'm leaving, right? Like if you said what you said to be like, hey, killing the kid's not gonna change anything, you know what I mean? But with that 17 under persuasion, he's like, maybe I can get the fuck out of here. You know, maybe I can save my own skin. It's a pirate; they're always about saving their own skin. But he's surrounded. So what do you respond with? I'm gonna roll for the guards to see if they can keep their cool. That's cocked. Okay. So I know you said something, but that I don't think that applies to the situation. I think because you were saying something to Ned, not the guard,
Can
or not the guy, the pirate.
I'd like to make space for him to go by, but
Give
I
me
also still want to
Uh,
fucking kill him if he walks by. So could I make like a deception check or something?
That's what I was just about to ask
Deceive
for
it into-
from you. Give me a deception check to kind of hide your. That's kind of what I'm gonna. That's what there was too.
Can I do the same thing
guards
then, like
was a deception check to keep their cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
13.
Okay.
8.
Doesn't believe you. He's gonna take 2 strikes on the kid.
Fuck.
Is it his initiative?
It's his turn. Yeah, that's why this was taking so
Oh,
long.
I do have advantage on
'Cause it
deception from one of my new abilities.
You have disadvantage on it. Okay, roll again.
Something better than an 8.
Barely. 12.
I mean,
Remember,
2 strikes.
He's got charisma.
2 strikes.
He's not dumb. I rolled an insight check for him. I guess it's not charisma; it's more wisdom. I rolled an 11 plus 1 is 12.
So what he has.
So he
7 temporary
believes.
hit points?
So
Believes me, I rolled the 13.
he's got 7 plus who knows how much normal hit points.
2.
It was like
First strike.
1.
7. Second strike.
He's dead.
7.
This kid is dead.
Take some damage here.
well, did
7?
you roll the hit?
7. That's the 7 plus the dagger strike.
Okay.
So plus 5 on each, so 12. It's gonna
Yeah.
break the kid's AC.
Yeah. Now damage.
7.
How much? We had 7 temporary hit
10.
points.
7, yeah. It went from 8 to 7 because I rolled a 4.
You watch as this dagger gets thrust into the kid.
Twilight.
The twilight. Thank you. Does its best ability to kind of dull the blade.
Yeah.
He twists with the dagger, and you see the kid cough up a blood, and his eyes go dark. Ned, it's your turn.
Oh, fuck!
Come
Come on, holy
You're gonna
boy.
have to assault this kid by spitting on
Didn't we say last session, don't spit on my kid?
Alright, so
We're pretty much almost out of this. This guy's not going anywhere. Oh, he ended his
so
turn in
that's
Moonbeam.
Exactly. Take 6 points of damage.
Well, I need to roll.
Con.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Constitution savings though.
Takes 3 points of damage.
So it takes 3 points of damage.
That first one you did where you rolled a 12 or 14 and they that was a good one.
I rolled a 10 and a 4 on that one.
Is the kid eligible for death saving throws or
You're not there.
I didn't think so.
You're hard to see him with people surrounding the shit out of him. What do you want to do?
Is this kid like fucking dead? Is he like, or is he just like really?
Do you
hurt?
want to use your action to fucking make a medicine check on him, or like what do you want to do? Like we're still in combat, so
Yeah,
this
just-
is not
just-
like a quick assess.
Just
Cast
run over
it-
there and
cast
heal the
something,
motherfucker.
Do
If it'll work.
I can't get.
But you
like I
can.
said,
You
I
can
know.
move through his space, your ally's space.
That's
You're
true,
small.
yeah.
You could also literally run around.
I'm gonna run.
You will get an attack of opportunity.
That's fine.
Misses.
I'll use my last. I'll use my last level 1 spell and cast Cure Wounds.
Mm-hmm. Damon, it's your turn.
And it's 2d8 for level 1.
They did change it.
That's why I took that over Healing Word.
Damn. That's nice.
Yeah, but because you didn't have healing word in the first combat, you almost lost your entire party because you couldn't go. You couldn't go from range.
12 points this kid
Okay.
gets.
I mean, definitely doesn't have 12 health.
Yeah.
Well, he's
Damon, you're up.
full back. And then I'll use the rest of my movement to come back here and surround this motherfucker again.
Yeah. I mean, he could hop on the bed if he really wanted
Yeah,
to.
don't forget to roll the temp HP again.
Yeah, it's top of the.
Oh yeah, for me too. I get 10 PHP.
And
I forgot about
and
that.
Damon.
And the kid.
Oh, that's definitely cocked.
I think
Damon, you
I,
get 4 points.
I think
on
I'm
the
out
one.
of it.
30 feet.
At the end.
Oh yeah, you might be. 1,
Yeah, I
2,
think I'm
3. No, you're in it.
Oh, I am.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're just
'cause he
barely
moved-
because he moved back.
Yeah, he moved back.
So-
You're just barely in it.
Ooh, and I get 3.
What about the kid?
I had 4, so ooh.
3. God, I rolled fucking 4.
Damon, what do you want to do? And Kragan, you're on Dick.
Kragan can start because I'm just
No.
gonna. Well, I'm gonna move.
Oh, okay. It's like, no, he cannot start. You have different initiatives.
That's about as far as I can.
That's all you're going to do?
Yeah.
No, like, Ray of Frost or anything?
Well, I just didn't want
It's a cantrip. You can cast that.
to. Okay.
Or
But
you can do the other one, which is con
Frostbite.
save, yeah.
Let's do the frost. Ray of Frost again.
16 is their armor.
No.
Oh, no, 14.
14.
14 because this is a normal pirate. Only the one's armor was first mate was 16. 14 hits him. Just barely.
1 point.
8 points.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice.
you rolled the max.
Nice.
He looks pretty rough.
Oh, he's facing like the other way from me, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and kind of overhead slice him right
Okay.
on his collar.
Did I get wounded anywhere in there?
I get advantage, right?
No, you're not. It's not your turn.
Not
yet.
your turn yet?
Yeah.
Not my
I
turn.
get advantage, right?
Yeah.
I know he's probably not gonna.
That's
move.
right. They're at the top of the round.
30,
sorry.
20.
Yep. Him, then the guards, then you.
Yeah.
30, 20
Speed
hits.
is reduced by 10 feet.
Oh, he's dead.
That's what I think.
Kragan does
Yeah.
minimum like 12 points of fucking damage.
Yeah,
Well,
that
if he
one's
misses,
forward.
it's still
5.
4.
I think it's 5 if he
Five,
misses.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you see the two guards who are just
Like,
getting ready to go
reverse
too,
spear.
and they were furious that this dude just stabbed into. I rolled 18 and 18 on their deception checks, so they just were like, "Yeah, go ahead and leave, dude. I'm
Yeah.
gonna stab you in the fucking back." Kind of mentality.
I think.
But
everybody
as you
was
go to
thinking
slash into this guy, you can see 2 spears also get thrust into him as you cut him in half. They then stab each side and pull it apart. You
Pull it away from the kid.
Like, literally pull it away.
Rip
Dude.
him in half.
Yes.
Just cut him in half and just.
Yes,
Oh
exactly.
god, I just get
Like,
covered in
so
blood.
Yes.
so
Oh.
now there's
that was
there's a
that
chunk
was
of him
what
over
Bruce
there,
said.
and there's a chunk of him
Yes.
over here.
Exactly.
He gets
Yeah.
pulled apart like string cheese.
Dude,
Oh,
for real.
And then we're out of combat because of that.
Woo, buddy.
You already gave him health, right? The
Yeah.
kid?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he healed him. He brought him. He closed his wound. He pulled the knife out. Well, I guess the guy would have already pulled the knife out of him when he stabbed him. But then he came and put his hand on the kid's chest or stomach area and gave him Helm's blessing to.
I just spit on my hand and then put it on there.
Mhm.
I gotta respect
What would
that.
have really been bad is if he didn't have the 10
Temper?
HP, because I rolled a 1 on that dice, and so
Okay.
that would have been +3 or plus. Yeah, I think it's +3 for these guys for their dagger. Yeah, +3, and that would have he would have saved through the temporary, but the other one was a 3 + 3, so then that brings
6.
Yeah, so he well past. And he's a kid. He does not have he's
Yeah.
not guard that has 10, 11 HP, right? So
If he goes, it's double their health, they die instantly, right?
exactly. So that could have been very fucking bad if that Helm's blessing was not there. But that first one was on there, and it literally brought him to 0 with that twist of the dagger because of the blessing.
And then luckily I was right after him.
If that blessing would have been this turn and you only had 3 temp HP, we'd probably be saying something
Yeah.
else right now. We're out of combat. I think the guards bisect this guy. You help bisect with the guards and rip them apart. Kid covers in blood. Everybody in this small little space is just showered in blood. I imagine you.
I might have been quick enough to put my shield up a little bit.
We can say that you dropped
Just your hand.
the moonbeam.
Okay, yeah.
At the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Because we're out of combat, you can just drop that, no problem. And then the guards run right to the kids. They cut the bindings with their spear. One of them picks them up and hugs them. Like the guard captain, surprisingly, he's the one that survived because he was with you. Those two are both alive. Only because.
The healing field is the only person he was with.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, he did jump in before you, and then I natural 20'd that fucker.
Oh, that's what happened.
I almost one-shot him with that natural 20, but luckily it was a dagger, so 1d4 damage. But yeah, the guard captain picks him up, or the private guard, picks him up.
Head guard.
You see the boy starts sobbing. Barrow starts sobbing profusely and buries his face into his chest. And he kind of looks at all of you guys, and he's breathing heavily. He goes,
Don't worry, we'll switch back.
I can't believe we did it.
I can.
And he looks over to his companion that's fallen. He's like, and then he looks to his other buddy and he goes, I guess, is it going to be without some danger, some casualty? At least it's not Barrow.
Hot rocks?
It's cracking fire. So
Oh, I was like, what are you doing?
it's a fireplace.
That sounds like hot rocks.
Yeah.
So I think what we should do is just stay here tonight. Let the boy get his wits. It's night. We've had a long day. He puts him in the bed. Kind of sits next to him in the bed. So I take shifts. Make sure that nothing comes on us in the night.
Okay. Well, let's get some of these.
Move the
He
corpses
looks
outside.
at all of you before you take a moment. He goes, "Thank you. I definitely could not have done this by myself."
I'm glad it didn't turn into a worse situation. Still sorry about your other friend there.
He's a guard. He knew the risk he's taking, kind of much like you guys being adventurers. You know the risk you're taking. You looked like you were about to fall over there yourself, my friend.
I got a little bit of healing from Damon over there,
guys
so I
are-
think I'm alright.
You guys are a good crew, good team. Could use people like you.
Alright, so
He just changes the subject real quick.
Yeah, fuck that.
Alright, I'll find the whoever looks like the smallest, lightest person. I'll try to start dragging them out.
I want to go search the.
you got two
theater.
halves of a
That's
person.
what I
That'll
was
work.
gonna do,
Oh, yeah.
considering I was.
Oh, you are right next to him.
Oh yeah, you want to start the pirate captain?
Yeah.
You find a hand crossbow, a couple of bolts, and a long sword as well, and then some tattered up garb is what he's wearing, and then probably like 2 silver and 5 copper. These guys look like they probably have nothing on them. They were thrust from their
They were
boat.
shipwrecked.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
shipwrecked, and they probably had like nothing,
Whatever
but
they had
whatever
in
they
their
had
pockets.
on their body. So, but you can have hand crossbow, longsword, and a couple silver, couple copper.
What'd you say?
I'll take the crossbow, but if you guys want to.
Yeah, you think I was gonna give this guy a gun so that way you guys can just have it on episode 6?
Hell yeah.
Dibs.
Nope, not yet, dude.
I just called it.
Any of the magic casters have anything on them?
There was no magic casters. They
So
just
what's the charm? That,
it was
just
the
charisma?
pirate being charisma. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. No magic casters.
Cool.
Hand crossbow?
And these guys were basic pirates. They have no fucking gold.
Yeah.
They have not
Nothing.
like you can. They have daggers. You can.
Yeah.
There's
Daggers.
yeah. You'll find a lot of those.
Do you have the spell Prestidigitation?
Like,
Hand-
Do you have
hand
the
crossbow.
ability to
Yeah.
get it?
Maybe eventually.
It's a cantrip.
But we can pick up there next week. I mean, it's a 6:02.
Oh.
So we can pick up there next. I didn't think this combat was going to take that long, but it took a lot longer than anticipated. But yeah, no, we can pick up there next week, where you guys are trekking back to the town. But we effectively can. You guys can all have a long rest here. You know.
I called dibs on the bear rug.
Okay.
First I lose the
Head is
bed,
the
then I
pillow,
lose
is
the
the
bear
purpose.
Just so
rug.
you know, this whole room, this whole area is pretty tattered. You know,
covered
like
in
this.
blood now.
Yeah, covered in blood.
Nobody really died there.
On the bed.
No, you're right, but this is not like a perfect house. You know what I mean?
But
Like,
it's better than sleeping on the floor.
oh, I thought you were gonna take it with you.
No,
I was
I'm
like,
sleeping on
fuck?
the bear rug tonight. That's all I want. That's all I'm doing.
But yeah, you guys can, you know, effectively take a long rest, and we can pick up there next session. You know, where you guys head back to town and
At least there's a little bit of
deliver the
booze
boy.
there. They had a keg.
True.
And that was
there's
what
lose there.
they spent his money on in town. They bought a fucking keg, and they're like, all right, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
They know
once
we're
everyone
pirates.
starts settling down, I start getting the booze.
Is there a bucket?
Get over the goddamn bucket.
I'm trying to get over
And
it.
save it for
It's
next
a
week.
mug.
Save it for next week, yeah. Thanks for tuning in this week. Pretty interesting one. Their whole objective almost fell apart right at the end there. Thank goodness for the cleric's new ability at level 3.
Yeah.
Saving the guards as well because they attacked in the moonbeam and had temporary HP. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you every time, always do.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Little shout out to Cole here. His birthday was yesterday. So
Yeah.
Jenna, if you ever watch this, you fucked up, girl.
In trouble.
I hope Nick watches now too. Be like, but yeah, again, thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate you guys. We'll see you next. We'll see you. Oh shit! Don't close that.